We back.
Hey.
What we doing? Yeah, we raising kings. What she doing? Yeah, she raising the king. What they doing? Yeah, they raising kings.
Hey.
Raising kings.
Hey.
Raising kings. What she doing? What he doing? Yeah, they raising kings. What I'm doing? Yeah, I'm raising the king. Lady Love, what you doing? Yeah, she raising the king. We raising some kings. We raising some kings. Yeah. Raising Kings podcast.
And we back.
Yeah.
Like we never left.
Yeah. You are not tuned in to the Raising Kings podcast. What up, world? How y'all doing? This is your girl Sassy.
And this is Hefe. What's the deal? What's going on?
Mr.Nobody in the building. I know
Absolutely.
y'all missing the sounds of Lady Love, but
Yeah.
Lady Love, she stood us up.
For real, man. She did us dirty.
She did us dirty. She stood us all the way up today.
For real.
Nah.
For real. She did us dirty.
Yeah, but no. All jokes aside, you know, she had a wedding to attend, so she will not be participating in the podcast today.
She had a previous engagement.
Yes, but she wanted me to let you guys know that she loves you all and she misses you all, and she will be back next week. Bigger and better with a great episode.
Absolutely.
Yes, y'all. So what's up, Hefe? What's going on?
You know what it is, man. It's same old, you know. It's back to school on Monday for the kids, so you know, they out here getting they're doing their thing, getting their hair done and all types of things like that. You know, doing what girls do.
Yes. What are you, Martin County?
Yeah, I'm in Martin County.
Yeah, no, down here, Broward, they start school on Wednesday. But that's a good thing because for me, I was so late.
Oh, word?
I was so late getting my son's school stuff, man. I'm normally like July 1st. Mm-hmm. Normally, all his stuff is already in the corner of his room.
Right.
You know?
I mean, with me personally, I don't really go crazy. I mean, I used to do it all the time, like, buying all kind of stuff and things like that.
Right.
I don't do that. I just let them go. You know, she wanted to get their hair, they get their little sneakers or whatever. And then as the couple of weeks go on and what the teachers ask for, whatever, then I'll start getting them stuff. They still got stuff left over from last year.
Exactly.
So I just let them go ahead and go to school and don't really make a big deal of it. And then as the weeks go on, we'll do some shopping and get some. Because really, they wear. I mean, it's not like. I mean, it wasn't like how I went to school.
With regular clothes.
Mm-hmm. So they got to wear uniforms. So I mean, it's the same situation. So
right.
I don't try to kill myself with it or whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I used to do. I used to be going all out and stuff like that. But I realized, and then my son is on a small size, so he grows slowly. So I'd be like, okay, well, the stuff that you had last year, I could blend it in with the new stuff and stuff like that. But he's going to middle school, and the colors changed. Yeah. So and then I'm getting rid of the old stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I don't need to really go overboard with the stuff that I'm gonna buy him. Yeah. So I just recently ordered a few things. Most of his stuff, like all of the school, like his uniforms and stuff like that, underwear, socks, and belts and stuff like that. That came today. Mm-hmm. It's nothing for me to go to Walmart and grab him a few little packs of paper, and he still has like 3 drawers full of shit from previous years, from like his whole elementary school. Man, he used to have a whole bunch of stuff.
I used to get ahead and go crazy. Oh, get this, get that. I wait for the teacher to come and call him. Oh, we need this, we need that.
Because they're going to send that list home.
Then I'd go get it. I'm not trying to go kill myself and start buying up a whole bunch of shit. Half the time, the shit that you buy, and I mean, of course, I mean, in the schools, they don't have the money or the funds to get everything. So they try to have you buy extra stuff for the kids who may not have any.
Exactly. And that's understandable, but man, don't put no pressure on me making me buy all this extra stuff. How you know what my situation is?
I don't do that shit.
And I used to do that.
I just wait for when they ask. Whenever they ask, I'll provide. Other than that, I'm not going crazy. I'm telling you, it was easy breezy for me. The illest thing was really getting their hair done. They all want Pacific little hair done. Mm-hmm. The little one, she wanted braids. Mm-hmm. The middle one, the middle one, she wanted her hair straightened and stuff like that. That's all they wanted. So I just gave that. Let them do that and call it a day, man.
Exactly. So, my son, he only got to get a haircut. So I told him, nigga, pick your haircut Figure out what you want to do with your hair, because
Yeah.
that shit is like a rat meeting on his head. Like, he don't like to comb it, so I just wish
Wow.
that he would just chop it off. But every time I take him to the barber, he's like, "But I don't want to be bald," and I'm like, "Yo, you're not gonna be bald."
That nappy headed shit right now, that's a style.
That's the style. But listen, it's nappy neat. Because it's nappy,
so
but
basically,
it's a technique to it.
He just really need a tape, a good clean tape.
Yeah, he need a good clean tape, but he also needs to pick through it, because it's like, it's flat, like at the bottom and at the top, it's a mess. Hefe. You
really?
seen my son head,
Yeah,
bro.
I seen him, but it wasn't like crazy. It's
Yo,
like,
nah, because like, I feel like the whole summer he ain't combed that shit.
Well, nowadays these kids ain't combing their hair. Hair be so knotted and shit. I be like,
yo,
God
it's matted. I'm telling him, like, yo, condition. You have this condition. You have the shampoo, the conditioner. You have the leave-in conditioner. You have the detangler spray. At least a couple times out the week, comb it. You know what I mean?
Especially, with a girl is different. With boys don't give a shit.
Yeah, so that's it. That's all I'm gonna do on Tuesday. I'm gonna take him to go get his lineup or whatever. I'm sure he want the mohawk. He want to keep the mohawk or whatever. Right. So it'll probably be that.
Okay.
And then I got his uniforms. What really aggravated me is because I had ordered his shoes, and the shoes, like, I got an email today saying there's a delay. Really? So the friggin' shoes that I ordered is not gonna come on time. So now I gotta go dig in my pocket again and buy him. Like, I gotta go into the store.
That's the only thing what else I need to do? They just need to go buy. Because they got sneakers and stuff, really. But I just gotta have them go back to, like, with the girls that go to Macy's or something and buy their shoes and the little flats that they like to wear, or whatever.
Right.
They all got their little style. Like I would say, like the little one, the youngest one, she's more of a fashionista. She puts her stuff together. She's been like that since she was really young. She know how to dress herself and put. Right. I was kind of surprised. She knows how to color coordinate. She knows how to put herself together. The middle one, she puts herself together too. But the younger one, she's more. I could tell she's gonna be a real fashionista, like really know how to put her clothes together and things like that. Right. Because she already knows how to do that already. Because even like sometimes I would come home during the day, and the middle one, the middle oldest one, she's like still in her nightgown. I'm like, yo, when I come home, I don't want to see you in your nightgown. You better change your clothes and do something. She'll have the same clothes on for like 2 days or whatever. But she'll shop, but she'll put the same clothes on. But I'm like, yo, but the little one, she's always changing her clothes. She may change her clothes like 2-3 times a day. You got to stop her from changing her clothes. Because she'll go in and change her clothes and put another outfit on and switch her stuff up and put her shoes on and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So she's always being creative with her style. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think she's gonna be real. She's gonna be a fashionista. She's gonna be a real stylistic. You know what I'm saying? So
see, the thing with my son is, now he got swag. I ain't even gonna lie, when he put himself together and stuff like that. But I feel like he knows that his mom gonna pick some fly stuff out for him. Right. So he's not really fussy. He know that I'm not gonna put him in any kind of stuff. Right. You know what I mean? He know you're gonna have him fly. Exactly. So, but when he put himself together, he definitely looks good. But he's not really fussy with the clothes, because I guess that I pick good stuff for him. Yeah, not yet. But with the shoes. And then again, even with the shoes, because I'm always pick out some decent stuff for him, so he never have to like, oh, I don't like those, Right. But
because you already got the swag down pat for him.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so, I guess once he hits like maybe 8th grade and senior high, then he'll probably start having his own identity as far as what he want to look like and stuff like that. But for now, he allowed me to pick everything out for him, and he don't really complain,
because he know when he go on the street, ain't nobody making fun of him.
Exactly, he gonna be fresh. He gonna be fresh. The only thing I be getting on him is I was like, listen,
your hair.
Yes, your hair, and at the same time, undershirt and socks. I have a thing with men who like if you have on black, you shouldn't have on white socks. I just have a thing for it. Like if your sneakers black, put on some black socks.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the same thing that I tell him. I'm like, yo, you got your underwear. You have gray undershirts. You have white undershirts. You have black. There's no reason why. If you have on a white shirt, put on a white undershirt.
You know what's crazy though? Let me tell you something. You know what's crazy? Let me see. Forget about white underwear. I haven't had white underwear since I was I don't know when I was like 10.
Right.
So it's always been either black or blue,
some color. Yeah.
But it's never been. I've never wore like white. Well, I'm not gonna lie, because I had some Tommy Hilfiger drawers. Like they like, what do you call them? They like
the boxer briefs.
Yeah, like boxer briefs and whatnot. They're the only white ones I ever had. Right. But other than that, everything else was like either black or some other color. But again, in my sock drawer too, I really don't have. I have some white socks, but all my socks are always black.
Yeah, like he have his separate.
Everything's black.
He has the crew. He has the ankle in black and white. So I'm like, yo, if you have on black, put on everything. Got to be black. Your undershirt, and then match it your underwear accordingly. Like he has like I don't buy like the little He-Man, the Superman drawers. I'm like, listen, I'm training him from young. So I'm like, coordinate your stuff, just like how y'all men like to see women coordinate her panties and her bra. Coordinate your undershirt and your boxes and your socks, nigga. Because like when you come in the room and you taking that shit, I went, ooh, he put in work today. He got on his shit. Yes,
I started wearing Calvin Klein's. Well, of course, my underwear. I mean, it normally changes. But I was wearing Calvin Klein's when I was like, man, 15. That's all I used to wear was like Calvin Klein's.
Like,
and then Tommy Hilfiger came out. It was Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein, and you know what I'm saying. So
exactly.
You know, that's all I would normally really wear. I wouldn't wear nothing else.
Tell him coordinate that because I mean it's an eye thing. We like to see that, you know.
But you know what? It's in his personality though. He has to pick that up.
Yeah, he gonna pick it up.
He has to pick that up.
Definitely.
All that mismatching shit. He gotta fucking get out of that shit.
I know once he gets older and that shit clicked, then he'll be like, all right, so I gotta match this with this and that.
Let the first chick tell him how. The first chick, like, oh, I like what you have on or whatever. Then he gonna be on point.
Exactly.
He gonna be on point because that's how it was. Because I remember when the first chick said, "Oh, I like this, I like that." Then I knew how to cater myself to it, and I would just fix myself and get myself right because I know that's what the chicks like.
Right.
So that's what I would do. So once he start really being into digging chicks and chicks digging him, watch. And when it's the same thing with the hair too. Let the first chick run their finger through his hair.
Yeah.
I like your hair, how it is. That nigga gonna keep that shit straight every time.
Exactly.
He gonna be having you under pressure. I need a haircut. I need
But for me, I don't care. Like I tell him, I'm like, yo, because I know what I like to see in a guy, and I'm trying to like, you know, train him to be, you know, even though he gonna have his own identity, but I want him to be clean because that's one thing about a man. Like I'm checking his nails, I'm smelling how he smell, how he looks. Like I'm checking everything because that's what I like to see. Like I'm like I could never lay down with a nigga with dirty ass fingernails.
Dirty fingernails. Yeah, it's smelling rough.
It's smelling rough. No, like even if my dude,
the streets.
if my dude come home, nigga, go take a bath before you come touch me, and that's my man. You just gotta go take a bath, and then after that we can do it. We can do it all.
That's real.
I could do everything that you want to do, but if you smelling rough, I can't do that. I'm like, oh no, babe. Now you got to go do something.
I mean, I remember he'll get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember as I was always growing and I was always starting to be able to start to groom myself and get right. Like I remember when the first time I ever had a manicure or pedicure and stuff like that. I was embarrassed to go inside the nail salon because what used to happen is how I got comfortable. My oldest daughter used to always go and get her nails done.
Right.
And she's like, oh, Dad, won't you come with me? And then we would go, and I would always get my feet done. She would get her feet done. She said, won't you try it? Won't you try it?
Yeah.
And then that's how I started really getting into it and doing it. But I was doing it way before but I was always kind of leery of doing it, but she kind of really made me comfortable with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So that was like a regular thing, like to go get, dudes need to groom themselves.
They do.
You got to be able to take care of yourself. Like your face and stuff like that. I go to the women's aisle and see the facial stuff y'all women be using. I'm like, man, let me get this. Let me try that on me too. You know what I'm saying?
Like you have to moisturize your face. You have to wash. You have to clean your face. Like people think you just wet your face with water. Nah, you gotta clean it. Get you a nice cleanser.
A good cleanser, yo.
And then you have to moisturize. Yo. If you don't moisturize, your face is gonna be dry, and then it's gonna over secrete with the oils because now it's so dry. It's trying to rush to get it like back to what it needs to be.
For me, very early, Neutrogena was like my best friend. I'm sorry to get him a plug, but that's what I do. Neutrogena, the scrub, the soap, the cleanser, everything.
Exactly.
You understand? That was like my best friend.
I'm telling you, I buy all that stuff for that kid, but he don't use it. And then my son, I feel like he's not one of those advanced like kids. Like he's still on like the immature side. I'm not saying like immature like bad, but he's still on like the young side.
Wait and see. Listen, you think he's young and mature? It's gonna be like an instantaneous change. Wait till the first chick that he's interested in, that's interested in him, telling him stuff. Watch how fast he changes.
Right.
It's like it's gonna be like night and day. Like, oh shit, boom.
Yeah, because that's like me. Because I was into sports. I ran track. I played basketball, and for me, I mean, I was always into guys and stuff like that. But it was just like, I'm just gonna be comfortable, you know. It's not until like high school when I realized like niggas, like you start feeling them hormones and stuff like that, and it's like, oh shit, I gotta dress up. That's why I told my, I was like, oh, listen, the sneakers, I need slippers, I need heels, I need purses, and this and that. You know, it comes. That's when it comes. Like you realize, oh, okay, this person eyeing me, so now I gotta definitely spruce this shit up.
Eyeing them.
Exactly. Exactly. You know?
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so it's just those little things I still gotta definitely get for him. It's just the sneakers now. I done spent like friggin' $250 on sneakers for his ass because he's in a size 5. You know what I mean? Right. So now I gotta dig in my pocket again and go in the store because you know once they ship it out, you can't request a cancellation or whatever on it.
It's coming.
Yes, you can't cancel it. So it's like. Now I got to go in the store, fight with all these goddamn people that's going to be in these stores and try to find him something just to throw. So I feel like I can't go wrong with Vans. Hate to throw the plug out, but yes. Well, I'll probably just go get him a pair of black and maroon Vans. Yeah.
It's popping right now.
They only like $50. So I'll probably just buy him one pair and then he'll ride out until the shoes come by the end of the week. Yeah. Yeah, so you know it's good.
You know, school starts. Get ready for Christmas. Here it comes.
I'm telling you. But my son is crazy, like, he got everything. So it's like really until PlayStation. What is the thing on PS4? Until PS5 come out, I don't think he gonna really antagonize me about nothing major. Really? I do owe him an iPhone,
but he's probably really want like games and stuff like that.
Not even.
Is he still onto that Fortnite shit?
Yes.
Is he like a Madden player? Does he play
no,
that Madden
he
shit?
Don't play sports.
Shit?
Typically, I buy the games for him because Black Friday they be like $30. So I'm like, okay, I could get 2 for the price of 1. Okay. So Black Friday, I normally get him all the games. Okay. So I just feel like I overly spoil him. So I guess he don't ask for much because he know he gonna get it. Yeah. You know, but he don't play really Madden and stuff. He's not good at it.
He's not into that sports.
Yeah, he's not into the sports thing. He don't even watch sports.
He like that shoot 'em up bang bang shit.
Yes, he don't even watch sports. So it's just like it's a dead end for him.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
I'm telling you,
not yet. At a point, he was into basketball, and I had put him in an academy, but then he was just like, I don't want to do it anymore. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna waste my money, so bye.
He'll get there.
Yeah, so he just like his adventure games, and usually he would come and be like, oh, I want this game and that game, but he's like, nah, he just want the gift cards and the money so he could put on the PlayStation to buy things for within the game, within Fortnite. So that's it.
Oh, so in the game you can buy shit?
Yeah. Like you have to buy like dance moves, you have to buy guns.
But what?
Yeah.
So like you said dance moves?
Yeah, you know how like they got like the shoot dance, they got the
Yeah, I seen them. Yeah, my daughter always doing this fucking dance all the time. Because my son is at the house too, so they always doing this fucking dance.
That dance, you could buy that shit within the game and they character. When they kill, they could do the shit and the character start dancing like how the hip hop artists be dancing.
Get the fuck out of here.
And that's the thing that Chance the Rapper was talking about because he was like, yo, y'all made over $1 billion off of what they call it, in-game purchases. Right. And y'all didn't even give these artists like any points or percentage off of that for using their shit. So they came the fuck up Fortnite. Fortnite really came up because people was just buying all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you want your character to look cool. You buy clothes and stuff like that. You want your character to look cool. So yeah, you got it. Like back in the day when we played video games, it wasn't no in-game purchases. It was just you buy the game and everything comes with the game.
So now
you have to buy. You buy in the $60 game, and within the game, you have to spend like another $60 for upgrades.
I see my son play this game like even last night. This nigga stays up. I call him a vampire. I be like, yo, Count Dracula, because this mother effer will stay up till the sun is up. And I'm like, yo, and you know me. I mean, I sleep. You know, I'm like a. I'm not gonna say like a light sleeper, but I would sleep for like. In increments. I'll sleep for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and wake up. 30, 40 minutes, wake up. And my TV has to stay on. That's the only way I can fall asleep is with the TV on.
My shit got to be pure dark. If a light click on, I'm up.
The only time, listen to me, the only time I would shut my TV off is like around 4 o'clock in the morning. That's when I'll shut it off because I know I'm going to have to get up in a few minutes. Right. I would shut the TV off. But other than that, the TV's on because that's what puts me. Because if I just shut the TV off, I can't sleep.
Really?
My mind just keeps going. It's like, it's like my mind doesn't rest. It's always
Yeah,
thinking
it's
about
always
this, thinking about that, like money, this, that, the other,
Right.
chasing money. What's the next move? What's this? So the only thing that really puts me to sleep is like if I get my mind off of it and watch TV and I'm watching it, and that'll put me to sleep.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying?
Nah, I be
That'll put me to
telling
sleep.
my little boy, listen, if you turn this TV off
Yo.
so I could go to sleep, then you
When
might
I
as well
come-
just
yo,
leave.
When I come home, if I go to sleep, I don't know. I mean, sometimes I guess maybe I could be, I don't know, but yeah, I guess. But I'm explaining to you. Tell me, because I would get heated if I can't find the remote. If I wake up in the middle of the night and the wife takes the remote and puts it on her side and I can't find it, I wake her ass up and I wake her up forcefully.
No,
I shake her. Get up. Get your ass up. Get up. Get up. Get your ass up. Where's the remote? Where's the goddamn remote? What's the remote? Listen,
nah, you
normally
would have got kicked out the room.
Man, you listen. Normally I tell her, she already know. I would tell her, listen, I could be wrong for that. I apologize.
Hell yeah.
but yo, when it comes to that remote and I gotta look for it and I have to get out the bed and walk around, because sometimes she'll get up and she'll take the remote and she'll put it on her, like she'll either turn the TV off,
Yeah, and then just
she'll
put it
take
on
the
her
remote
side.
and
Yeah.
she'll put it on her side. But if I gotta get up in the middle of the night and looking for that remote, I'm hella hot looking for that remote. I would tell her, if you got the remote, just take
put
the
it on
remote.
your side.
No, don't put it in the side. Just put it in the middle.
In the
of
middle,
us.
true.
So
true.
I just, normally she do it. She put it in the middle, and I just feel my hand, and I just take it, and I just turn the TV on and find it. But if I gotta get up and get off the bed and start looking and find that remote, get your ass up, get up.
Nah, I would have been pissed. I'd be like, nigga,
I'm sorry,
you
man.
sleeping out. You sleeping in the living room.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Or you gonna go sleep in the kids' room.
I'm sorry.
But that's how my son be. My son be a vampire, and then he'd be like, "Oh my god!" And then I'm jumping up like, "What the fuck happened?"
This nigga, and then on top of that, this nigga, not only when he's over there, this nigga is on the phone all night long. He's talking. You be like, yeah. He's talking. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, I be like, yo, shut the light off in the living room and shut the shit off, man. Keep quiet, man. Yo, this nigga be all over the place with that Fortnite shit.
See, that's just like my son. I'm like, as soon as they wake up, Fortnite, I'm like, yo, take a break. So now I'm trying to put him back into like good sleeping habits. So now I'm like, yo, you got to be off that game. You got to be off that game by 9 o'clock.
Man.
Be off by 9 o'clock and unwind, eat your food, your last little meal for the night and stuff like that, and then just watch some TV and then go to bed.
Yesterday, I told my, the middle oldest one, my daughter. I said, listen, yo, I know your brother's here. You want to be up till 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm telling you right now, take your ass to sleep. Take your ass to sleep because you need to get back into your rhythm going to sleep.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I told her to go to sleep, and then I'm like, I'm in the room, I'm laying down, and sometimes I be in between sleep. You know what I'm saying? And she coming in the room checking on me to see, because I told her to take her ass to bed.
Yeah, so she watching.
It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, yo, didn't I tell you to take your ass to bed? What you still doing up? And then her brother comes in and trying to save her. Oh no, she was asleep. I just woke up. I don't want to hear that shit. Take your ass to sleep.
Oh, that's so cute though.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Trying to save her ass. I said, take your ass to sleep. You know damn well I told you to go take your ass to bed. What you doing up at 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning? You know you're going to have to start school this week.
Exactly.
Or whatever the case may be. So this morning, we had went, before we came and got her, to get her hair done and stuff like that, to get the hair done, we had went grocery shopping.
Right.
We went, did all the grocery shopping. Get all the stuff. Yeah, we did some shopping or whatever. So when I got back, she was still asleep. I was like,
get your ass up. Get the hell up.
Get your ass up.
Yep.
I know you touched it. What? I got bags in the car.
Get your ass up. Yeah.
I got bags in the car.
Go get them
Go to the car. Go get the bags in the car. You want to be up all night?
All night and then sleep all day. That's just like my son.
Get your ass up.
I be at work, I call his ass. I wake him the fuck up like, get your ass up.
Get your ass up.
Get your ass up and go in that bathroom, go brush your damn teeth and go bathe, because I'll be home at 4:30. Get your ass up. You wanted to be up all night, especially when I told your ass to go to sleep.
Yeah. Get your ass up.
Yeah. So that's why I said
summertime playtime is over.
It's over.
Time for school.
It's over. Get your ass up and go do what you need to do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. The summer is over. I'm excited.
She was out there on the table. She was crying. She was like, I wasn't up late, Dad. I wasn't up. I said, look, you was up.
Exactly.
You was
up. That's why you can't sleep right now. That's exactly why you can't sleep.
Get your ass up.
Yep. They be on this damn game or just be up thinking that they could be on YouTube and shit like that, man.
But then, normally it was kind of, it wasn't really crazy for me, but for the wife, it was a little scary for her because they caught a little bug, man. They caught a little bug and got sick. So they started having
you were telling me about that.
they were having like fever and stuff like that. So they went out, so they were having for like the little one, the youngest one, she was having like fever. She was like a fever like 102, 103.
Mm-hmm.
And when it come to fever, I don't play around
Oh,
with
no,
fever.
you
They
can't
can
play
have
around.
anything else. They
Yeah.
can have anything else, but when it come to fever,
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping. You
Not
know what
for
I'm
real.
saying?
For real.
They sleeping in the bed with me. They staying close, and they both are having fever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I said, damn, what the
Damn.
fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So, come to find out, they look like they had like a little bit of strep. It didn't come back as strep, but
Mm-hmm.
it looked like they might have had it because I
Right.
looked at her throat. I was like, oh, I seen these little white little
Yeah.
palpitation things in their throat
definitely. Yeah.
and whatnot. So, yo, something's going on. They need to get on some antibiotics or something got to
Mhm.
go on. So they had open school night and stuff like that. And while we went to the open school night, the little one still was having like a crazy fever. So I rushed them to the emergency room.
Yeah. Yeah, you
And come to
can't
find
play
out-
around with
Yeah,
fevers
man.
and stuff like that.
I ain't play with that. So they
And
put
then-
them on. Yeah, they
mhm.
put them both on antibiotics and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
and then right now the hand, foot, and mouth disease is
Yeah.
rampant. So you got to definitely
man.
be careful. You got to teach them like wash your hands at all
Yeah.
times, or give them a little the little smaller hand sanitizer for them to carry
Yeah.
around and say, "Yo,
Yeah,
make sure."
But you know what? I used to do that a lot too, give them the hand sanitizer.
Mhm.
But
They don't
I
be
looked at a
using that shit.
statistic. I looked at a statistic online. It was
Mhm.
saying even with the hand sanitizer, it's
Mhm.
worse because because even on your hands, your
Yeah, you
hands
just
have to
rubbing it in.
Not only that, your hands have to have a certain amount of type of bacteria, good bacteria on your hands. But
Okay.
with the hand sanitizer, it kills
Yeah, it
all
kills
the
it.
bacteria.
Wow.
So sometimes they tend to get sicker more quicker.
Okay.
So I try to
okay.
stay away from not too much of the hand sanitizer.
Right,
you know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah, my son, I give him a whole brand new thing of hand sanitizer. I check it like by the end of the month. That shit's still full.
You'll never
He'll
use that shit.
He'll use it. So you gotta let their ass learn. When he comes, oh, feel good, because that's because your ass ain't wash your hands or use your hand sanitizer.
There you go. There you go.
But yeah, back
There
to
you
school,
go.
back to school ready. The
Yeah,
only thing
man.
I gotta do is just get him a book bag and get him a pair of sneakers to rock out until the other ones come in the mail.
Oh, okay.
And he should be good. You know what I'm saying?
What you want to get him some Bobos?
I told him I'm gonna just get him some Vans, the little $50, because I done
Oh,
spent
oh,
I
the
done
Vans,
spent like
okay.
$100 and something each
Okay.
shoe. I'm not gonna go in
Yeah.
no damn store and spend even more money. I got bills and
These
shit
kids,
like that.
all they know is J's.
And I'm a
That's
single
all they
parent
want is
too. I ain't got
J's.
nobody helping me. Well, no, that's a lie. Let me stop it, because my little boo did come through and was like, "Yo, your son got everything that he need." He did, you know what I'm saying? Put a little something in my pocket.
Okay, that's what's up.
Even though I shunned him this week and shit like that, so he kind of mad at me. But thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh,
You
that's
came
what's
through in the clutch, and that was amazing. Yeah, he was like, you know what I'm saying, get him a little something what he need and stuff like that, just to take a little stress off you. I know it's been a lot that you've been doing this month or whatever, so here you go.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's
So
up.
most definitely.
That's a real nigga right there.
Oh yeah. But I kind of like shunned him and told him that I think that we should just stay friends.
Oh,
So he
Oh, that's
kind of
terrible.
he kind of hella mad at me. I don't know what's wrong with me, Hefe. I
What
really
you
don't
mean?
know. Like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm so traumatized right now that I just be like you ask for a certain situation to come and just to be what it is, and now that he's really been showing and doing what he's supposed to do, it's like, and I'm like, get away from me. It's kind of messed up, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
But tell me, what do you think that is? Why is it that you are feeling them, right? You do have a little feelings for them.
Of course. I really like him. I like him. Like I tell you, everything good.
So
Dick
what
good,
makes
everything
you-
good.
So tell me, what makes you want to
And
just shun him like
and the
that?
thing
then?
is, like, everything that I've been telling him, like, yo, you got to work on that. You got to change that. You got to do that. Why you act like that? He changed it, and he's like doing better. I don't
So
know.
what is it that makes you want to shun him?
Hefe, I have no idea. I
Is-
think that's
maybe-
just like my
well,
defense
maybe-
mechanism
well, maybe,
for
that's
me
what I was
being
about to
with
get
a
to.
previous fuckboy
Well,
situation.
That's what I was about to get to. Maybe it's really you. Maybe you have some damages. Some
I think
damaged
so.
parts in you
I think so.
that you might be a little fearful
I
of
think
having
so.
that real commitment with
Mhm.
him.
I really do think so. I think that's what it is, because he's just like, what the fuck? You made me go through all this shit to tell me this shit.
But what do you think you need to do to get over it? Like, what do you think you need to do to work on it?
Maybe
How
I
do you
gotta just stop being so analytical with him and just be like, just let it flow.
Like, how do you feel? What do you mean by being analytical?
Because I just be watching like, oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. You need to change this, you need to change that. And I not never once did I ask him, okay, what do he feel like I need to change?
Didn't I tell you that last week? Stop trying to change a motherfucker. Did I tell you that?
You did.
Because at the same time, it puts that pressure back on you, and you don't even realize it. And that will make you want to push a nigga away or may push you away because you feel like he may not be changed the way you want him to change. So what are you going to do about that?
I do owe him an apology though, because I was like, I just realized how I was just shunning him, and I was like, damn, this nigga, he really stepping up and doing what like I asked him to do, and not once he told me to do nothing. So he doing what he's supposed to do. He really he been there around my son, really being a good dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what the fuck am I doing?
Do you really want to be with this dude though?
I don't know. But listen, the thing is though, like, listen, yes, like we are great together. I like him a lot. I do. I feel like, I mean, we chill and it's dope.
Let me ask you this: do you see yourself? Okay, what do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
I mean, besides business wise, you mean relationship wise?
Well, okay. Well,
Because
we already know.
I don't even see relationship in that 5 years because I'm just trying to get it.
It's a wrap for his ass.
That's what I think. That's what it is. I'm just on this
wrap,
quest
man.
to really like getting.
Do you ever think that you'll settle? Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you ever think you'd marry someone?
Yeah, I think so. Like closer to 40. Closer to 40.
Damn.
Yeah, like closer to 40. I do see it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I done been through a whole lot of shit.
What would make you think at 40 you'd want to settle down?
I feel like because at that point,
what would make you think at 40 you think you would want to make that commitment?
Because I feel like I'm getting closer to 50 and I don't want to be alone.
The fuck? Yo, you know what? That's kind of crazy. Yo, you know what? That's kind of crazy. Why is it that when you ladies get to a certain age that y'all start scrambling for a nigga that y'all just must be with a nigga?
Because it's like, okay, now you have all this competition I had with these young chicks. They titties sitting up, they perky, they vaginas tighter.
Right.
You know, they look good, they body good, they young. They can handle the shit that the nigga want to do.
Right.
As you get older, you know what I'm saying? You know that your body is older, you're looking older, and it's just like, am I going to be enough for what he want? You know, so it's like, okay, now I definitely got to settle down. It's like time ticking.
But at 40, don't you think at 40, I mean, your clock is really still ticking and you're not going to be able to have that shit tight? Shit is going to
see, the thing is,
gravity is going to start to kick in.
But no, I don't think that because I'm going to be a millionaire, so I could go ahead and rejuvenate that bitch. I could go tummy tuck that bitch, tighten up everything. And I already look like, even though I'm a certain age, but I still look like a baby.
Rejuvenation.
I get carded every time I go to the liquor store.
What'd you say?
I get carded every time I go to the liquor store.
Well, you know, black don't crack.
Exactly. So I know I'm going to still look a certain way, but it's just like, I don't know, Hefe. I think I need to go get like counseling.
What do you mean? Okay, you saying you want to get counseling for your past, or you want to get counseling for the future?
For the future. I'm not worried about the past.
And we touched on this the last time, but we skimmed the surface. I mean, we skimmed the surface. But I think as us as black folk, that's one thing. When we have like a mental disorder that we don't even realize we have a type of mental disorder, we just want to find another way to really deal with it.
No, the way is brush that shit under the rug because black people don't have mental issues. That's what the stigma is.
But it's not it. But instead of us really getting professional help and people really working through shit and unpacking things that happened in your past, different things that might have happened that you might need to unpack, and somebody need to help you work through it and find out what the real problem is.
That's why I feel like I need to go sit down because I'm telling you, like even with the whole, I tell you, like the whole street shit, he's like changing, moving away from it. He's doing other things, and he's like, "Oh, what you think I should invest in?" The nigga got life insurance. He got life insurance. He invested in a mutual fund and shit like that. And I'm just like, damn, you actually listening, like for real.
Do you think you see yourself with this guy?
I could honestly because like, I'm telling you, he's like everything that I would want in a dude. He there. He got the height. He got the dick. He got the swag. And he listens.
He definitely got that D, don't he?
Oh yeah, no, he do. He definitely got it. But it's like, and he's listening. Like in the beginning, it was just like, he act like he don't care, he don't do this, and it's just like, nah, that I conquered that. It's like I'm like ready to kick him in the curb, and I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. You don't think that's fucked up?
It is fucked up. But I think you're gonna kick him to the curb for real though.
I don't know.
Cause you know what it is, yo.
My son really likes him.
Yo, you got that alpha personality, yo. I mean. You just got that alpha personality.
But the thing is that he got that alpha male personality, so he know like he's that one dude that he be like, sit the fuck down, I got it, and I'm gonna sit down. I don't never question that shit. Like we could be out, we could be doing something. He like, I got it. He's a nigga that he would never see me carrying a bunch of shit and watch me carry it.
No, but you know what, yo, with some of y'all females, yo, y'all got that independence though. When y'all feel y'all could just do shit on your own.
Yeah, and that's
y'all
a bad
got that
thing.
shit covered, and that's the thing. Sometimes
it's a terrible thing.
Sometimes y'all gotta, you know, sometimes y'all gotta come down. And
I feel like yes, you know, you said the perfect thing, Hefe. I feel like the independent woman is a black woman's downfall.
I'm telling you. Because when y'all
that's what
so
it is.
independent and y'all feel like, yo, I don't need you to fuck. And the thing about it is with some of y'all women, y'all be like, man, fuck that. I don't need you for nothing. What I need you for? You can't provide nothing. Everything I got, I can get on my own. You can't do shit for me.
No, you
But
absolutely
man,
right.
at the end of the day, man, you still want somebody to love you, man.
You do. Like that's what I'm saying. Because like right now, he not talking to me. He mad.
To love you.
Even though he mad, he still was like, yo, your son got everything he need for school. Blah, blah, blah. I know you was doing a whole bunch of shit, but here, blah, blah, blah. Here, take care of whatever he needs.
I think with a relationship, let me tell you something. I ain't no fucking expert. I ain't no expert. I'm not saying I know every fucking thing, but I do know I've been through situations and I've seen some things. I've either been there, done it, seen it, touched it, felt it, experienced it one way or the other. You know, it done passed through my hands or whatever the case may be. But I do know when it comes to relationships, man, it's a give and take situation. Sometimes I, you know, even with me, I have to physically fix my mind for me to adapt to a certain situation when it comes to relationship.
Right.
Because I know I could be like, man, fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't really fucking need you. I could fucking do this and that, but that's not really it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I may really need a hug sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I may really need somebody really just to love me, man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And it's vice versa with a woman too. And I gotta fix my mind and tell me, yo, I have to really show my emotions and show the love that I really have.
But that's what he said, because he used to just be like, oh, whatever, like acting hard and shit like that. Yeah. So now he's showing, and it's just like.
But the only reason why he's acting hard because he figured you out. You got that alpha male personality.
Yeah.
You don't really like a soft nigga, so he going to be hard with you at the same time. That's really an attraction for you. You do like it, but it's only to a certain
point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to come to a point. As us, as black folk, we got to stop trying to shun people who really care for us and who really love us and want to show us that love. We tend to want to push certain things away from us just to show that, yeah, we still big. We don't really need you, but fuck that.
Yeah.
We could do this and that. Nah, man. If somebody really genuinely love you and really genuinely loves you and want to show that love for you, man, you need to find a way to be able to accept that.
Exactly.
And
that's what I'm trying to work on, because I do see myself with him. I definitely, like, he got everything that I want. Like he's becoming perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I'm with him, like, he's thoughtful. I got him eating sushi and shit now.
I'm gonna stop your ass right there. You're not a motherfucker person.
Well, yes, you're right. But like for my little world, he's becoming everything that I have asked him to do. Like everything. Like, this nigga got life insurance, mutual funds now, shit like that. But you know what?
But you know, I'm gonna tell you something though. But for real, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm gonna be completely, totally honest with you, because I feel I can be that way with you.
Yeah, of course.
I believe if you really truly do have some somewhat feelings for him, I believe that you should seek some other professional help to have you unpack other shit that might have occurred in your life that might have made you build up some fucking blocks and shit to break those things down for you to be more receptive to what he is bringing to the table.
Right.
Where y'all can really coincide. Because if he's somebody that you feel genuinely in your heart, in your soul, that you think he may be good for you, I think you should give it all the opportunity.
Yeah,
all the
I feel like he deserves it, because from where we started from now and shit like that, it's just like he's definitely made a change.
If he's making that effort, because if he's making that effort is really basically saying that he really truly has. He really has the feelings for you. He really cares for you to do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, even now that we're mad, like, this is some shit that my son's father didn't do. So even that we mad, he was just like, all right, well, look, I know, you know what I'm saying? Yes, you're going back to school and then blah, blah, blah. You got all this. You just paid all these bills and stuff like that. Here, get this. Take care of your son for school. And I'm like, oh, damn. You know what I'm saying? He's still looking out. You know what I'm saying? He's still concerned about my kid. He's still concerned for my well-being. Although he's mad, you know what I'm saying? But he's still looking out. He's still concerned. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good nigga, man.
So, yeah, he
because you know what? That's a good nigga, because he could just take his feelings about, man, fuck that, man.
Exactly.
You ain't doing this for me, man, so fuck you and fuck your kid. He's still showing the compassion for you and empathy for you.
Exactly.
And the empathy for your well-being to make sure you okay, even though he might be upset with you. That's good qualities, man. You can't get around
exactly, because he always been like good. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that like even like as friends, and then even though we crossed the boundaries by like messing with each other and stuff like that, but he always understood. Like, even I'll come to him about certain things. He will always give good advice. You know what I'm saying?
But all in all, do you consider him a friend?
No, I consider him way more than a friend.
No, I'm just saying. But I'm saying, in general though. I'm saying not really in general, but I'm saying being that you, of course, you do have feelings for him,
Right.
But I'm saying, do you consider him a friend where y'all could just have friendly conversation and talk about things and be able to just correspond and be able to just to have
we
you know what I'm
could
saying?
because even now when I brushed him off, even though he was trying to act all mad like what the fuck you calling for and blah, 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 blah. He still like, you know what I'm saying, I asked him about something and he still was like, yeah, man, I mean, you know what I'm saying, that you on the right path and that's what you're supposed to do. So he still I still feel like we still have that good friendship thing. It's just that I feel like maybe I probably like, you know, hurt his feelings a little bit, so he got to act a little macho. But you know, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna look into some type of counseling and shit like that to maybe get my mind a little more clear with that.
I think you got some blocks. Right
yeah,
there.
hell yes, major blocks. Cause I'm like, man, I'm not going through that shit again. You know exactly. I'm still going through the shit.
Right.
So I'm just like, I'm not gonna deal with that no more. I feel like I'm not having no more kids for nobody to go through the same shit that I'm going through right now.
Right.
Like, no, I don't want to deal with it anymore, and that's kind of what it is.
Don't let your happiness.
Exactly, because I feel like at the end of the day, that other person gonna win from it.
Because at the end of the day, yo, everybody wants to be happy, man.
Yeah, man, you're right.
Don't let that
you're
shit
right.
fly by you, and you might have a good nigga that might really want to go that extra yard and do for you. And
exactly, and then I'm blocking it, you know?
And you just fucking blocking that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean,
You're
again,
right.
man, everything is all really trial and error, man. You know, nobody's gonna be 100%. You know, you're gonna have your good with the bad, and you have to take the good.
I
with
read
the bad.
something where it's like, okay, so each other, we all bring, I still feel like everybody's supposed to be bringing 100%. It shouldn't be no 50-50. It should be 100-100.
Right.
But in the way the world is, I read it was like, okay, so if it's 50-50 in a relationship, we both got to combine and make 100. Some days the person not going to be able to get to make up the 50.
Right.
So you're going to have to push up to 80 sometimes.
Right.
And that person got to drop down to 20.
Right.
But it's up to you to move up and pick up the slack and help that person get back up to that 50.
Right. It's that give and take.
Yeah, exactly. And I was like, you know, that's so true. That's so true.
It is true, man. I mean, that's what me personally, I think that's what relationship is, man. Relationship is a compromise. You have to compromise.
A big compromise.
It's certain things that I know in my makeup, I have to compromise for you. I got to be like, okay, listen, I genuinely really love you. So there may be certain things I may not really agree with and may not really like, but I have to be able to have that soft side of me to be able to understand it and accept it and be able to readjust to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's all about adaptation and being able to adapt to your environment.
Right.
And being able to adapt to your surroundings too. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing with people in general. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to be able to. I don't have to agree with you, but I could agree to disagree and be able to move on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Let's move to the next thing that might be really good with me and you could really agree and build and really move forward.
Exactly. And in that way, you know, both of you guys, I mean, two people in a relationship, you learn from each other.
Absolutely.
Your flaws become, you know, it gets better because now you have a person looking over your shoulder and be like, yo, that wasn't really right. You know what I'm saying? Because there may be some things that you do that you grew up thinking it was right.
Right. Absolutely.
Morally, and it's not right, but that's what you grew up knowing. So now you get with another person is going to help mold it and make you a better person.
Right.
Not necessarily change you, but to put better values into you.
Right.
You
it's
know?
about having an open mind, and it's all about, in a relationship, you have to have an open mind. You have to have an open slate to be able to take in information, to be able to disperse information, and being able to just adapt, man. It's adapting to that other person. I mean, we're two opposite people.
Right.
You know, we both are still really, I mean, even though every day we're together, we know each other, we're talking, but we still learning.
Opposite.
Yeah, we still opposite. We still learning. So we have to be able to accept it and be able to build off of that shit.
Right,
yo.
right.
For real.
That's 100% correct. 100%.
Especially if it's somebody that you say you care about, somebody that you say you love, somebody that you say you want to be with. You know, like even my wife, there's tons of things that me and my wife may disagree with, and we will never see eye to eye on. But I have to physically tell myself, like, listen, there's certain things that I just know that, listen, I'm not, what I see in my relationship, a lot of things I said to avoid a lot of problems. Your happy wife, a happy life is a happy wife.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So there's certain things that I just know sometimes I fall into a trap and I don't really realize it, and we'll get into an argument about certain things.
Right.
But sometimes I have to physically fix my mind and tell me and say, like, okay, like I just give like one particular instance. Like, okay, let's say you're doing the laundry. She likes to do the laundry, whatever the case may be, but I don't like her doing my laundry because sometimes she doesn't know how to separate the clothes.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dark clothes, you
Go
got to
dark.
separate with dark clothes.
Yeah.
Lighter clothes, you put with lighter clothes.
And
Whites,
whites
you put
by
whites.
itself. Yeah.
She won't do that shit.
Really?
She'll put the whites with the whites. She'll put the whites with the color. She do all that shit.
Oh, no.
And there've been times where she fucks up a lot of my shit.
Yeah.
And we would get into fucking real, I'm telling you, we would get into real fucking arguments about that shit. So you know what I would say? I'd be like, yo, you know what? Instead of having this big ass argument
Let me
about
just wash
clothes,
my own shit.
let me just wash my own shit.
Yeah.
Don't touch my shit. Just put my shit to the side. Wash it. But you know what would happen though? Even with the kids' clothes, she would do the same thing. Like we would like the kids would have the white polo shirts to go to school or whatever the case may be, and she would mix it with the color clothes.
Oh no!
And it would be a problem.
And it's gonna bleed on the white.
Right. So I'd be like, listen, do not mix the clothes. My mother taught me this shit when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You gotta separate.
You gotta
the clothes.
separate
But
it.
you know what? You know what I realized? We would get into these heated arguments, and she would not really say. No one ever really taught her how to do that, how to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had to come to the realization, understand that no one taught her that, and she didn't really know. We need to separate the clothes and put this with this and this, that, and the other. Do those things. And I know sometimes she try, and then when I would explain it to her, she would try, but sometimes she don't because she just be rushing trying to do stuff or whatever. But instead of attacking her and having an argument,
you gotta
I'm
show
like,
her this is what you want.
I just go off and let me do it and let her watch me do it. And maybe she will emulate it and she'll do it too.
Right.
And sometimes she does it, but I still, when it comes to my clothes, I make sure I separate it.
Yeah.
Even sometimes the older, like the middle one, she'll go in and put clothes in. I'll be like, listen, you don't do that. Because she's seen her mother do it.
Exactly.
I said, you have to separate the clothes.
Yeah.
Lights go with the light color clothes. Darker with the darker color clothes. White stays separate with white clothes.
Yeah.
White socks, white t-shirts, white everything stays separate because it's going to mess it up.
Yeah.
But that's just something to just say about having a compromise,
understanding,
because and not having to have an argument and a big disagreement over something
that they don't know.
That
she
really,
they were doing.
Instead of the argument, she just really, it wasn't something that she was doing on purpose. She just really just didn't know.
And that's the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why marriage is always a compromise. You always you both always are going to be teaching each other new things.
Right.
And within your family, to make your family comfortable, you both are going to put things on the table that you like to make it better.
Right. There were just certain things that I just knew, like, it just didn't make sense to have to really have an argument and a fight over.
Right.
Because we both like to argue and we both like to have that fight. So at some point in time, you have to come to the realization that putting your energy into a fight, in an argument, it really didn't make sense to do that. Because, again, I'm a strong believer in whatever you do, your kids are going to pick that shit up too. If we're going to be in the house arguing and fighting all the time,
they're going to love to do that shit too.
Whatever relationship they're going to go to, they're going to be having that argument and fight too, because that's what they seen. Because that's what I see my mother and father do. They used to argue. My mother, like I said, my father would never lay a hand on my mother, but they would go back and forth and they would argue. And that's where I get that shit from. You understand what I'm saying? That's where I get that shit from. You know,
I can't stand
and with my wife and with her, and she's the type of person, she likes to have the last word. Even though she knows she's wrong, she still want to say some shit anyway. And she know dead well and right. She knows
she wrong.
She wrong, but she still want to give you the last goddamn word. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, happy wife, happy life.
Exactly. But then again, I have to come to the realization, understand, listen, instead of turning this situation into World War fucking 3.
Yeah, just let her have it.
Let's let that thing go. And let me just get up and let me just go ahead and do it and just get rid of it and be done with it.
But you see, for me, in my opinion, of course it's happy wife, happy life. But at the same time, too, I don't want my dude miserable.
Well, but okay, so you don't want him miserable. So what are you going to do to not make him miserable? Like, he don't have to be miserable if you're not making his ass miserable.
Right. So
I
feel like if it's something like, even if it's like, you know, sometimes you gotta be like, all right, just let her have it. No, like, let me know that I'm doing something wrong, you don't like it, so I could correct it.
Yeah, but the question is, are you going to accept? You see, what you just said is really simple. Are you going to accept it when I tell you what the fuck you doing? It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's the way I might have told you.
Yeah, it's the way that you tell me. Don't be like, that shit was fucking stupid. People like, babe, listen, you know what you just did? That's not, look at it and see if that made sense.
But you know what? sometimes it doesn't even matter how you may tell a person.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a person just don't want to be. I mean, sometimes some people just don't want to be told
that they're wrong.
They're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter how you may. You could just come there with flowers and fucking whatever to make it nice.
Yeah.
To tell a person, the person just not gonna accept it because they just wrong.
That's true.
Some people just won't accept that shit.
Yeah, I want you to tell me. Don't just be just dealing with it. Just be
right,
like, babe,
you
I
don't
like
want you don't want the person to come and say, you know, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
what the
no,
fuck you done did that for?
I'm already. That's defense mode.
Exactly.
Now I'm ready to fight.
And let me tell you, with me, sometimes I would have to I would have to make myself understand, and I would see some shit, and I would just spurt off of my mouth and say some shit. But now I would be more like, listen. Sometimes I wouldn't even say it. I would just go and correct it,
right,
and fix it, and then you see what happened. Because if I tell you you're wrong, it's gonna create gonna be a problem.
Right.
Some people you just can't do that with.
Yeah, you can't just be like, yo, you're wrong. You gotta
what I had to do. Right. What I had to do with my wife, I had to know what the trigger points was. Mm-hmm. Even though sometimes she doesn't know what the trigger points are with me, she'll still push the button anyway. Even though I might be ignoring it and not really trying to have that confrontation, but she'll just keep turning the screws until I just explode. But we would talk it out or whatever the case may be. But me physically, I would try not to, like, if I push button B, it's gonna be World War III. Yeah. Let me just avoid that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just
now. Sometimes as women, we do that. We just because we know that it's the same shit. The happy wife, happy life thing. Right. So we gonna keep pushing at it, and just don't expect for you to do anything.
She would do that shit with me. And I would tolerate it for a long bit of time, and I would tell her, like, yo, I wouldn't say a word. And sometimes, with you ladies, no response is the worst response. Yeah. It just makes y'all even go harder to fucking really push the fucking argument.
But you know what's crazy? That's me. I'm the one that would sit there and wouldn't say nothing.
Well, you see, that's a different situation.
I'm the one that sit there and be like, all right, okay.
That's a different. But if he keep poking and prodding at you at some point in time, you're like, man, fuck you, nigga.
No, I'm gonna just leave.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna leave and make you feel like I went and did some crazy shit.
Oh, see, that's fucked up. See when you do shit like that, that's what's gonna get your head busted. Your head bust open.
I'm gonna just leave.
Why would you do that shit?
I'm gonna leave and not even come back home.
You see, that's the type of shit that make you get your head fucking bust open.
Leave and come back, and then come back. Hey, baby, how you doing? You all right? You calm down?
See, that's fucked up. Why would you do that?
Because I don't like confrontation. I don't like argument.
Yeah, but you don't like confrontation, but you still creating a confrontation because now you're making a nigga think you went out there and did some bullshit. Why you and him live together, you not gonna come home?
Nope.
You see?
No.
That's some choke out shit right there. That's some choke out shit. That's some shit that make you get choked
because
out.
You was tripping, you was arguing. I want to make up. I want to have sex. And you want to
argue.
Make
up, no. But why would you go out and not come back home?
No.
And then I'm pretty sure you're not answering your phone.
Nope.
You're doing some bullshit. Why would you do that?
I don't know. Just like, nigga,
that's some murder
calm
shit
down.
right
when you calm down, text me, baby. I'll calm down. And then I'll call you back.
That's some murder shit.
But if you still texting me with the argument, I'm not going to respond.
That's fucked up. That's some murder shit.
I'm going to leave.
That's some murder shit.
But it's my mom. I could go to my mom's house. I could go
It don't matter. But if you at your mom's house, why won't you just answer the phone?
No, because you're arguing with me.
So why don't you say that then?
No.
Why don't you say, listen, I'm not coming home, babe. I'm sick and tired of arguing.
Yeah.
I'm staying at my mom's house.
That's what I say. But no, I'm not going to tell you where I'm at. You don't want to calm down.
So basically,
you
want me to just let my mind wander and think that you're getting your back banged out by Joe Blow, and for me to be like, okay, making me more upset. So when you come home, I'm going to bust your head open.
Why? Because guess what? I told you, let's stop arguing, and I was filling up on you because I wanted to fuck, and you were just being mad.
So you think it was better for you to make me think you fucking somebody else?
No, not necessarily fucking, but I just left.
No. That's exactly what I'm gonna think. Because if I'm calling you, you're not answering, and you're not telling me where you are. That's the only thing I'm thinking of.
No, I'm going to respond and
say,
especially
if you was trying to get it from me, and I wasn't giving it to you, so you went out there and found it from somebody.
No, I'm just gonna tell you. Listen, you tripping right now. You bugging. You arguing. You doing all this nonsense. You doing the most right now. I'm up out of here.
But you didn't come home. You didn't come home. You didn't come home.
Nope.
Why would you not come home?
Because you're going to be doing the most when I come home. You're going to be arguing and fussing and all that shit. I don't got time for that. I'm tired.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
I'm going to come back home. I'll cook you breakfast and all that. And I'll give you a kiss on your cheek and tell you, hey, you know what I'm saying? Ask if you calm down.
It ain't no time for no breakfast. It's time to it's time for foot to ass. That's what it's time for. Okay?
No, it's just like, okay, calm down. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about
Yo,
it.
you exacerbating the situation by you not
By
coming
leaving
home.
and not coming home?
Yes.
Don't
Why
men
would you
do that, though? Men do that all the time.
Yo, listen to me. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But for women, it's a different thing. I'm sorry, women.
It is.
I'm sorry, women out
But
there.
nope, I'm going to
It's
leave and I'm
different
not
from
going to come
women.
home.
Women cannot do shit like that. Just leave the house and not come home and just be out and I'm home. Women can't do that. It's not a good look. You can't do that. If you're going to say, okay, I'm out, I'm with my mother, I'm at a friend's house or whatever, even if it's some bullshit lie.
But, exactly, what if I still be lying?
It'll be pacifying to me. I could think what I want to think, but at least you gave me
I told
something.
you, yeah.
But if you just going
I'll
to
think about that
disappear
next time around.
and I'm thinking, what the fuck? She ain't come home? So, she's out there sucking cock. The fuck? I'm going to kill this bitch when she gets home. This bitch is dead. She doesn't even know.
I just went to watch a movie with him. We were just chilling because he understands what we were going through. So I just went and just chilled with him.
So to make
we just Netflix
so to
and
add
chilled
injury to insult, to add the injury to insult, you physically telling me you with the next nigga watching a movie?
No, I would never say that. Even if I was, I would never say that because I know that's boundaries for getting killed. Oh my God! I know that I wouldn't tell him.
Yo, sleeping out the house with a man that you went and y'all sharing the house together, sharing the bed together, and you as a woman sleeping out the house and not letting him know where you at. That's head busting time, baby. That's head bust time. Bust your head to the white. You understand what I'm saying?
Nope, I'm gonna leave him.
You playing the game.
Okay. I remember one time I was gonna leave and the nigga threw my keys like in the freaking the little lake shit that we had across from the crib.
Well, okay.
He just threw that shit and I was like, okay,
see,
I'm gonna still leave. I can still leave. I don't need the car to leave.
Y'all ladies be playing the game. Y'all
not playing the game. Listen, for me, I just do what men do. Like I'm gonna do exactly what you think that you're gonna do. I'm gonna just do it first.
Listen to me. I'm gonna say it one more time. It's unfortunate. I apologize. A lot of you ladies out there will not agree with me. You cannot do what men do. You cannot do what men do. You can't do those things.
It's the truth, though. It's the truth. We can't. Because it's just like, I can't go fuck 100 men and feel like it's okay. Because I'm a woman. I still took 100 dicks.
Okay.
You gave dick 100 times, but I took it 100 times.
I didn't make up these rules. I didn't make the rules up. I didn't make them. But you cannot do what. And a lot of women out there really believe in thinking, "Hey man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna do the same thing he did." You cannot do what men do. You can't do it. I apologize. I'm sorry. You don't have to agree with me, but you can't do what men do.
I'd be like,
period.
I'm gone. I'm out of here. And when you calm down, you text me and we'll have a decent conversation. And if you
I've been texting you, asking you where you at.
No.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
You're not texting me where I'm at. You're arguing with me right now.
Listen to me.
And first of all, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping. I don't even see my text messages. I ain't gonna see my text message until I wake up around 9.
The nigga done put you to sleep. The nigga done gave you something, whoever you with, put your ass to sleep. And you sleep.
No, because listen, if you're not my bae, and if we just fucking, I'm not falling asleep next to you. No, I'm packing, I'm gonna get up and go home.
So let me ask you a question. Let me just ask you this. So if you living with a nigga, and you sharing your bed with the nigga, y'all sharing everything, y'all together, you think it's okay for when y'all get into an argument for you to leave the house and sleep out the house?
Yeah. Because why are we gonna argue on that? We're gonna first of all the neighbor's gonna end up calling the police on us. Because if I get loud, I get loud.
Yo, we always gonna have arguments. We always gonna have disagreements. We never gonna be fucking 100% pristine clean. We always gonna have. So you telling me every time we have an argument, we have a real serious disagreement, you gonna go fucking sleep out the house?
No. If you are to the point where it's uncontrollable, you calling me out my name, we doing all this extra shit, you going overboard, yes, I'm gonna fucking leave.
Okay, that's different. I mean,
if it's a typical disagreement,
I'm not gonna say it's different, but
it is different.
Nigga, let me tell you something.
Don't disrespect me.
All right, disrespect you how?
Bitch, slut, hoe, all type of shit. Yeah.
No, if the dude that say that love you, they're gonna call you hoe, bitch, slut, this, that, and the other. You need to get rid of that.
But some niggas think that they love you by saying shit like that.
No.
Oh, you know,
no. That's not true. That's not true. If a nigga don't have respect for you, let me tell you something. In any fucking relationship, there's motherfucker, and it goes both ways. There's boundary lines. Like with my wife, I could be fucking raging motherfucking bloody fucking murder, ready to I know there's a fucking certain fucking line that I'm not gonna cross.
Yeah, but some men don't know that.
Well, man, listen, there's certain lines that you just cannot cross because, yo, a slap or a punch when that shit comes out your mouth, it's almost the same.
It's the same,
thing.
yeah. That's why I tell them that whole saying, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words
Same
will never
shit,
hurt me."
man.
That's a lie, because them words you gonna always remember them words,
same
especially
shit,
if you bring up something that a person is insecure about.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna always.
That's one thing, yo. That's one thing with me as a man, yo. There's certain, I know there's fucking boundary lines when it comes to a fucking relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I could be so fucking red hot heated with you, and I could be thinking about you dirty fucking slut whore, but I would never fucking repeat those words out my mouth and say you're a dirty slut whore. Go slit your mouth down with all the dicks in your mouth. I would never say no shit like that to you.
Yo,
never. If I say that I love you and I care about you. There's certain things that you just cannot say out your mouth.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, some men feel like they could tell you all type of shit, and you think that my pussy is gonna get wet for you. It's not. Get rid of that.
Listen, if you got a nigga like that, get rid of that nigga ASAP.
I feel like
he's not for you. I feel like if a nigga gonna disrespect you and talk, and on top of that, when the situation is bad, and let's say I know you self-conscious about your weight. Yeah. You fat hoe. Yeah. Look at your fat nasty. Nah, man, you don't do that to people.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Because those things, like that. those are fucking scars that's never gonna go away. We could be the most happiest fucking couple in the world.
We still have those.
And I could just think about, you remember that shit you said to me last motherfucking year? You told
me gonna hurt.
My ball spot, dirty dick, sneaking motherfucker. That's some fucked up shit, yo. Yeah, that's some hurtful shit.
It is. That's why I say, like, that's why I would rather leave. I'd rather leave before I get to certain points.
I've been like that, yo. It even comes to friends, yo. If I know, like me and you were like good friends or whatever, and like and I know you self-conscious about something, and me and you could get into a disagreement.
Right.
I would never come and go to the deepest core of shit that I know about you to bring up to throw in your face.
Throw in your face, exactly.
I would never do no shit like
Some
that.
People are
if I really say I care, if I care about you and I got love for you and shit like that, we done broke bread for real. Yo, man, you don't do shit like that to people you care about.
Exactly, you don't, man. I'm telling you. Like, I'd rather you...
Words
I'd rather get beat up than people tell me.
Words are way worse than a punch or a slap in the face,
exactly.
Because them shits you can't forget. You can't forget. And you thinking about, yo, this is the person that says they love me, man. They say they care about me. And this the shit they gonna say to me?
Exactly. It's terrible. That's some crazy shit. But I know definitely it's some things that I gotta definitely work on, because some foul shit I should, with as far as how, he developing into like the man, like really of what I could look to for long term, and it's just like I'm like it's like the challenge is over.
But you know what? Like I say, man, and I would tell people, listen, just not women, just not men, but for you to be good for somebody, you got to be good for yourself. So you got to work on yourself.
Right, exactly.
And make sure you good for yourself and you built up and strong for yourself for you to be good for somebody else.
Exactly.
If you're not really working on yourself and you know you have, again, and I say it all the time, there may be certain shit about you may not want to say out loud to other people, but you know what type of piece of shit you are. You know what type of shit you got going on in your mind that you know that may not be right and you need to fix. You need to work on that shit. If you want to be good for somebody else and you want that person to be good to you, you gotta work on yourself. You first, yo.
That's why I always be saying, like, instead of people, like, you know how sometimes people look for the rebound or just to find somebody just to get over the heartbreak. Like, don't do that. Like, go fix yourself.
I hate to bring this shit up. Like with my first daughter's mother, I used to tell her that all the time. She used to be, I want my knight in white shining armor. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, go look for that nigga. But I'm telling you, be motherfucking careful because you need to work on yourself first. I done told your ass you stupid. I used to tell that shit all the time. I done told you stupid. You understand? And just because you stupid, another motherfucker gonna realize you stupid too. You beautiful now. You beautiful girl. You look good. Everything great.
But you got some serious issues.
But if you got fucked up shit with you inside of you, you need to deal with that fucked up shit inside of you because you're not gonna be good to nobody else. The looks, that fat ass of yours that you got, that beautiful look you got, niggas gonna look through that. But like, you know what? You a piece of shit. You understand?
It's another thing that I saw straight up. Hold on, let me get it right before I say it, because that shit was hilarious. It was just like the nigga was like, damn, let me see if I can find it real quick on Facebook.
Motherfuckers always be thinking they grass is way greener than the motherfucker across the street, not knowing that the grass you ain't even got that shit cut low enough. You got all types of rocks and glass and all type of bullshit in your grass that you think that's all great, but it ain't.
Exactly.
You need to work on your ass first before you could be good for somebody else. You understand?
Exactly.
You better work on your ass first, because the shit that me and you going through, it ain't nothing different. You're just gonna carry that shit to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yep, that's
truth.
truth.
All you gonna do.
That is the truth. Hold on. See, I found it. This was my cousin who posted this. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can find exactly what the shit was. It was hilarious. Because I was like, yo, it was the truth, though.
I'm telling you, man. When it comes to relationship, it's really a compromise.
It was like this. It say, niggas be wanting your girl so bad until they get her and see what she put you through. Yeah, you wanted her, right? Now look at you crying and shit.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Like, yeah, now you realize why the nigga left her.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we do got to work on ourselves, man. We definitely got to work on ourselves.
It was one time with my daughter's mother, like my first daughter's mother one time. And, you know, that was a time when my daughter was a little younger. And she had found this new nigga that she was with. And, you know, she would call me and we would get into it over the phone. Mm-hmm. And this nigga had the audacity. The nigga that she was with.
Involved.
The nigga had the audacity, because I was cursing her ass out on the phone. The nigga had the audacity to pick up the motherfucking phone and get into the conversation. I said, listen, nigga, let me tell you something. You better start acting right, nigga. Yeah. Stop fucking talking shit. If you're really nice to me, I'll tell you how to try to treat that chick that you dealing with over there. Because you think it's sweet. Because let me tell you something. I had to leave the state for that hoe. Mm-hmm. Because I'm telling you right now, it ain't sweet. And if you really want to know the real ins and outs, you need to be nice. And let me tell you what you need to do if you want this shit to. And look what happened. They divorced. They're not even together no more. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, some of us, you know, like women, we contribute to a lot of shit too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, you know, I gotta definitely go figure out some shit about, like, I could go have a conversation on how to better, or even get like a life coach or some shit to better myself. Because I feel like he deserves some good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody, at the end of the day, everybody has some sort of baggage. Mm-hmm. It all depends on what that baggage is and how to unpack the baggage that you have.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And again, I'm a strong believer in that. For you to be good for somebody, you gotta be ready. You gotta be good for yourself, and you gotta be able to. If you're gonna say I love this person, and you want to give this person 120% of you, you gotta be ready to deal with the shit that you got going on in your mind and yourself to really be able to be honest and be clean with that nigga.
That's true.
Or you as a man be clean with that beautiful woman that you with, that you call as your queen, and you want to treat the best, you know, give her everything and shit like that.
Yeah,
you gotta be, and it's the same thing with dudes, man. We gotta be ready to, you know, if we need that professional help, somebody to talk to unpack shit that's in our mind, because niggas is different. We might. You know, our feelings, we tend to, like, especially in the black community, we not, as dudes, we not want to be wanting to cry and be like we soft and shit like that, and things like that. Yo, we got to be ready to unpack certain shit, man, to be good for somebody, or be good for a woman, man, and be able to know how to fucking adapt and be able to communicate and shit like that. It's not always we have to raise our fists and our feet to put, you know, foot to ass and shit like that. We got to know how to deal with shit like this. And it's not only that, it's our situations, and it's about us also breaking the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Even with me, I physically knew I'm a nigga who's argumentative, that like to argue. Right. The reason why I like to argue, because I see my mother and father do it in the crib.
Yeah, exactly.
I would never want to put my hand on a woman. I've never ever thought, like, I've gotten so mad enough to be like, I'm gonna punch my bitch. I'm gonna punch my bitch right in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna knock this bitch out. I've never had that feeling because why?
You never seen
Even though my father never told me you shouldn't hit a woman, I emulated with the shit that I seen. Right. So when I seen him arguing and fighting back and forth and going back and forth with my mother, I put that shit up too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So in my relationship now, when I'm with the relationship when I'm in that, you want to argue? Okay, let's get to this fucking argument now. We're gonna do what it do. You got something to say? I say A, you say B. I'm gonna say B and C. You say D and E.
Yeah, we're gonna keep on going to Z.
There you go.
And then we're gonna start all over again.
And then it's not good because the shit that's going on and the shit that you saying, that shit lingers. We can have a serious fucking argument right now. If we don't fucking really come to like an agreement with the argument, that fucking argument is still going on in my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
We could separate. You go your way, I go my way. That argument is still going. We still fucking arguing in our mind with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Man.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
It's like I said, man. It's stuff that we need to unpack, and sometimes as black folk, we need to really get that professional help. It's out there.
It is, man.
And if we want to be good,
you got insurance. It's free,
right? And if we want to be good for somebody, and we need to really be able to come to grips with that and fix that, yo.
Absolutely. You ever had to deal with an ex that wouldn't let go or wouldn't leave your life alone?
You mean just always want to be in my shit?
Yeah, just keep tormenting you. Like you done moved on. It's been years, and they're still like harassing everything that you got going on. They're still trying to like be a part of. They're still trying to disrupt it. I'm going through that now. I feel like that's why like I can't like really definitely. It's just I be like I'm traumatized from the situation. Like the nigga won't leave me the fuck alone, Hefe. Like I don't even have no conversations with this dude or talk to this dude or care for this dude or nothing. Like I don't ask him for nothing for the kid. He ain't on child support. He ain't on nothing. You a free man to do whatever you need to do, and you still tormenting everything that I got going on with what I'm trying to build.
Yo, this is the same shit I've been saying. Sometimes when people are miserable,
misery loves company, man.
When they miserable and they see you moving around and looking at your shit. And let me tell you something, people, and nowadays it's so easy for information to be on Instagram, Facebook, and motherfuckers see
that's
you
what
doing
he's
shit,
utilizing these fake
motherfuckers
pages.
see you doing shit, not really, and some people don't realize all that shit is really fake at the end of the day, but just for the fact that, and you know, things with niggas too, with black folk, we tend to want to dream a lot.
Yeah.
We be in a dream state. Like at some point we could say we at a point, it's like sometimes we could be at a point in our life where we on top, everything is popping, we got money, we got cars, we got this, we got that. But then we tend to wind up and falling off.
Right.
But then what happens is instead of picking ourselves up and really trying to go back
what you
and try to
have.
Exactly. We'll stay in the fact of, damn, you remember what I used to have yesterday? I was on this, I was on that. While we still in that dream state, our life is passing us by. And we keep watching everybody else and being miserable because everybody else is where we used to be.
Man.
And we're not really trying to push ourselves forward to get to where we need to be.
Right. This nigga Hefe, this man is on Instagram. He's tagging people wives.
Man.
He's just being, he's a thorn in the fucking ass. And I'm like, it's clear that he ain't got no bitch. He ain't get no pussy. It's clear he ain't got shit going on because there's no way. And the shit is like when niggas sleeping is when he starts up with this shit.
Yo.
It's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. You like commenting on the niggas' pics. You have a whole fake page dedicated to another nigga. Like, what type of man are you?
Yo.
And I have to like question myself. Like, God damn. Like, how I was with this nigga.
But you know what? Let me tell you something. What you got to be careful with. Let me tell you where you got to be careful with. You got to understand where you came from, and you got to understand what you went through.
Right.
You went through it. You've been through it. You got to understand it. But at the same time, don't let it be a hindrance to you.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that's his life. You understand what I'm saying?
That's his misery.
That's his misery. He's trying to project that misery on you.
Right.
And it's tend to like rubbing off on you, and it's making you maybe second guess yourself, and you trying to put up these barriers,
right? Not
to want to get hurt the way he hurt you. You can't allow that shit to happen.
You know, you're right.
You
because it's just like, yo, man, I'm being woken up at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning and shit like that's a bullshit. It's just like the fuck, this nigga don't leave us alone.
Yo, let me tell you something. Like I tell you, you gotta be able to come to a point and tell yourself, yo, and realize what is going on and what he's trying to do and what he's trying to project on you.
Right.
And you got to be able to move forward from that and not let it affect you in that way.
Right.
Because the nigga's going to be who he is. There's
Bruh,
nothing you can do about it.
Man. It's bad for business.
But I'm going to tell you something, though. There's one thing I've always followed. An old real nigga told me, listen, nigga, don't ever try to control shit you cannot control.
Right.
If you can't put your finger on it and you can't really control it, you shouldn't really give a fuck about it.
But that's see, I've been through it with him. Like at that point, I was the brunt of his shit.
Remember what you just said. Remember the key word you just said. You've been through.
Yeah.
Which means past tense.
Past, exactly.
You're not in that shit no more.
Right. So I understand like to ignore the shit because the nigga it's like once you reply, that nigga turns into the Incredible Hulk. That shit just like fed his whole ego.
But you know what you really should do? Your shit should be on 24 hours block on it.
Yeah, no, that's what it is.
Because you don't want that shit to project on you because sometimes you may have the strength to block it, but it's already in your subconscious. Because you know what? Sometimes you got niggas that could talk you out of shit and you don't even really I could talk you out of shit subliminally,
right? And
you don't even realize you're getting talked out of it.
Yeah.
Like you could be like, oh, I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z today. But I could just come and tell you,
nah,
that XYZ shit you was talking about, that's some bullshit. That's all I need to say.
And it just changed your whole perspective.
And you just be like, you know what, fuck that X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna do A, B, and C.
Yeah. But here's the thing, that what I was saying is, yes, for me, I know he's blocked on everything. Like I know for me, like I can ignore him and I know what it is. I know that once you respond, that shit is gonna oh yes,
Right.
they responded,
Right.
yes, and
That's
he
exactly
just
what
gets
they want.
super saiyan.
That's the gas.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't give
but
us the gas.
for grown ass men that you're calling certain shit about, and you're doing certain shit, you're involving their wives and shit like that. Like, I can't get them to understand that this is what this nigga do. You know what I'm saying? At a point, like, grown ass niggas is tired of it.
No,
They mad.
but you know what? Let me tell you something.
For me, I know they ignore him. He blocked.
But listen to me. It's not for you to make the next motherfucker understand
Right.
what he's trying to do.
That's true.
You done made your bed. You gotta lay in it. It's not for yo. Listen to me. If you gonna do some fuck shit, it's not for me to explain your fuck shit.
Right.
And for you to come and ask me, yo, what's up with this nigga with this bullshit? What the fuck you asking me for?
Yeah.
That's that nigga. I don't got nothing to do with what the fuck he doing. I'm here, he's there.
But it's like when I'm being woke up out of my sleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning and shit like that, and niggas is angry and niggas is doing certain shit and saying certain shit, and I was like, okay, well, what the fuck? That shit ain't nothing to do with me. So why the fuck is it coming to that point?
My response to that bullshit: don't call me with that bullshit. Yo, that's real, yo. Yeah. Don't call me with that bullshit. That don't got shit to do with me.
Right.
This is my life.
Right.
Whoever that life, whatever that life is, whatever that's going on, ain't got nothing to do with me.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? You don't see me with that nigga. I'm not with that, this, that, and the third. I'm not with that bullshit. Don't call me with that shit. Yeah, ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's right.
If you got something to do with that, go talk to that nigga about that bullshit or talk to her about that shit. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right, right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's just real. And any real nigga, sensible nigga that understand that, he or she or we or whatever, should be able to understand that. True. If you don't understand that, then your business. Then you got a problem.
Yeah,
it's not true. Then you must really have a problem with me for not, because how you gonna come and ask me about the next nigga?
Right.
With they bullshit.
That's
they ain't
true.
got nothing to do with me.
That's true. That's true.
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's true. You just put everything into perspective, Hefe.
Straight up. It's real. It don't even make sense for you to even put your energy or anything into that shit. Because if you put your energy into it, then you must be a part of it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. If you come to me and tell me, oh XYZ, so and so and so, what the fuck XYZ got to do with fuck with me? I'm on fucking A, B, and C right now. That shit ain't got shit to do with me.
Right.
Don't even ask me about that shit. That shit got nothing to do with me.
That's true. You're absolutely right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on a whole nother motherfucking page on that bullshit. And you already know that shit over there is some bullshit. And if you're going to take heed to it and you're going to feed into it, that's on you. Right. It's not for me to tell you, oh, you shouldn't be feeding into that bullshit.
Exactly.
This, that. I'm not even going to explain to you. Because if you don't get it and you don't know what's going on, it don't make no sense for me to explain to you. Because you should already understand this motherfucker is just miserable.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. In the beginning, I told these niggas, I was like, yo, ignore this man because he miserable. I said, look at him. I said, just look at him. Yo. There's no way a grown-ass, sane, almost 40-year-old have that much time in the world to be harassing. Like, if you have a bitch, if you got shit going on, you don't got time to be thinking about no next nigga.
Yo. It's not your fucking place. Don't make that fucking mistake ever fucking again in your life to fucking have to explain for the next nigga. The only motherfucker you need to explain for is yourself.
Is myself. Right.
That's it. You explain it for you. You can't explain for the next nigga.
Right.
You don't know what the fuck that motherfucker going through. You're not in that shit.
That's true. That's
period.
True. That's why I be telling him, I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck this nigga is. You know that shit ain't nothing to do with me.
It's not your fucking problem, man.
And then I have another question. Because, you know, it always be like, women stop letting children like talk to their fathers or be a part or be around their fathers. But I feel like in this situation, like he's not healthy enough like to correspond with my kid. I feel like at this point, like even like he will call him and then he'll stop calling him and then call him and then stop calling him. It's just like, it's unstable. He have my son running back and forth doing stupid shit right now. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, and I try to stay out of it. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay out of it and say, look, at the end of the day, that's still your father. Talk to your father. But then my son is coming to me saying, oh, do I have to talk to him? What can I say? Because I don't want to talk to him right now. And I'm just like, I don't want to be telling my son to not talk to his pops. But it's like, if he's telling me he don't want to talk to him and the man, he sounds crazy and he's saying certain shit, like, do I have to let my kid talk to him? Like, is it a point that I have to protect the sanity of my child and be like, nigga, until you get yourself together, you can't have no contact with my kid? Well, because you're not doing nothing for my kid. You're not actually actively in my son's life. And when you calling him, you're telling him, oh, don't trust nobody. Don't do this. Don't do that. He's a child. Let him be a child. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you something.
You're instilling fuck shit in my son.
Yo, I'm going to tell you something. Kids are not fucking stupid. And again, I hate to have to bring this section up and bring this back, go back.
I want to because
but
I feel like I used to tell my
oldest daughter's mother all the time. I used to tell her, listen, my daughter ain't getting, my oldest daughter, I used to tell her, I said, she ain't getting no younger. She's going to start realizing you're stupid.
Yeah, the stupid shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it's not up to me. You can keep doing the bullshit you want to keep doing. But she's going to realize you want to keep away from me. You want to do this and do that. Or whatever the fuck you want to do. Keep doing it. But she's going to realize that you're stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's going to start having her own mind and understanding.
Right.
And the thing about with kids, don't underestimate your kid, yo. You give your kid every tool possible to help them be able to realize different situations and different scenarios, and they'll figure it out. But me personally, I wouldn't tell you, don't let him talk to your kid. Don't ever be that person in the middle trying to block him from his father, because he, as a boy, is going. I'm telling you, he's not stupid. He's gonna know.
Right.
He's gonna realize.
Because he come to me now. He's
gonna
to me
realize
and say he don't want to talk to him.
Yo, listen. If he doesn't want to talk to him, he's not going to talk to him. You ain't got to tell him anything. Let him be the judge. Right. Because if the nigga's stupid, he's stupid. Your son is going to pick it up. He's going to realize it on his own. You ain't really going to have to do anything.
Right.
Let that shit play itself out. Because you don't want to be the one in the middle trying to block him. Because if you're the one that's going to be blocking in the middle, at some point in time, your son is going to want to search for that nigga and find that nigga on his own. And he's going to leave to go. Because this is exactly what I'm giving you. What happened with me, I'm not going to say the same thing's going to happen for you. Right. Because I did everything for my daughter. Everything that I could do for my daughter, I did for the oldest one. But her mother was always in the middle, was trying to block it because she knew that I'm going to take care of mine. Right. You know what I'm saying? She got my name. She can't. I'm going to take care of mine regardless.
But this nigga not doing nothing. He ain't trying to do nothing.
But just on my scenario. Just on my scenario. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to do for mine. But what she tried to do, she tried to block all of that and try to keep my daughter away from me. Once my daughter became of age, she went and found my black ass. And she came to me. Where's my daughter now? She lives with me. Yeah. She stays with me. Yeah. I'm the one who take care of all her shit. I'm the one that's with her. As an adult, she's with me. You understand? So at some point in time, let your son make that decision. Yeah. Your son is going to figure it out on his own, man. I'm telling you, trust me.
But, like, in the event, like, because I never was the person that created any blockage, because that's the whole purpose of me buying him the phone, for him to be able to, so you can stop calling my motherfucking phone, nigga. Call your son directly.
Because let me tell you something.
He used to be the one to be like, oh, no, you trying to set me up and all type of fuck shit. All right, well, that's you.
Let me tell you something. He a piece of shit. He going to be a piece of shit. And if your son got his own phone and he gonna call, if he's really interested in his son and want to be with his son, he gonna do what he's supposed to do. Right. But if he's a scumbag, he's gonna be a scumbag. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. And your son is gonna figure it out on his own. You ain't gotta do nothing. Right. You ain't gotta do nothing. If you a piece of shit, you gonna be a piece of shit today, tomorrow, this afternoon, whenever the fuck you is, you gonna be a piece of shit.
That's the truth.
You ain't got to do it. You ain't got to do a damn thing. Right. But by you trying to be in the middle, try to dictate and try to act like, well, I'm going to protect my son. Nah, man. It's unfortunate. Yo, listen. It's unfortunate.
I try not to get involved. I be telling him, you know.
It's unfortunate. But you going to have that trust in your son and hope he picks up on the bullshit. Because bullshit is bullshit any which way you want to look at it. You put that shit in South Africa. You put that shit in Russia. You put that shit wherever you want to put it. It's still bullshit. It's still bullshit. Okay? And he going to pick up on it. Yeah. And your son is going to adapt to that shit.
But that's the problem now. He's coming to me saying, do I have to pick up? So it's like, okay, well, I'm like, listen. I try to tell him, listen, that's still your father. But, you know, at the same time, if
be honest. Listen, don't shelter your son. Tell him the truth.
That's what I tell him. I say, listen.
If you don't want to pick up, you don't feel like you want to talk to your father at the time. Tell him you don't want to talk to him. That's it.
That's what I tell him.
If you don't feel like you don't want to talk to him, don't talk to him. If you want to talk to him, make your decision to talk to him. Yeah. Let him make the decision.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell him.
Don't make the decision for him. Yeah. Don't do that. Once you start making a decision for him, then you're going to put yourself in trouble.
Right.
Because he's going to have something like, oh, my mom was trying to block me from it. Because my daughter tells, I'm not trying to, you know, act like I'm like the father of the fucking year, because I'm still learning myself. Right. You understand? Trying to do the right thing and doing all the types of things as a father should do. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe sometimes I'll be going above and beyond, but still in all, you know, I'm still learning. Right. But I'm not going to be the one to try to be the hindrance in like, oh, you shouldn't talk to your fucking mother. Right. Because she's a piece of shit. You know, don't do that. Nah, don't do that. I'm telling you. I remember, I'm just going by me as a kid,
Mhm.
I knew how to make my own decision. Even though you as an adult, you're going to make the decision for me. But in my mind, I'm going to go along with what you're saying, but I know this is some bullshit. I shouldn't be doing this shit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And your son, he's going to be the same way. Your son is going to come to a point in time, he's going to understand, like, you know what? This nigga, he's full of shit.
Yeah.
You know, he said he's going to call me. He said he was going to call me yesterday. I didn't hear from this nigga like 2-3 weeks. If he's a piece of shit, that's what it is.
Right. Right.
But if his father is genuinely calling him to find out about him and have a conversation about him, then he'll understand. But if his father's calling him, oh, your mother's a piece of shit, she's a whore, she's a slut, don't believe her. Your son ain't gonna be like, what the fuck she's talking about? I'm with my mother every single day.
Exactly.
I know what my mother does for me.
Exactly.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's true.
You understand? He may not say it to you, but he's thinking
But he knows
that shit.
exactly.
He's thinking that shit.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So don't be and a lot of women and a lot of mothers try to do that. They try to be in the middle of their kids and try to dictate what the kids should be doing. Yo, if the father's a piece of shit, let this kid figure out that he's a piece of shit, and kids will figure that shit out, yo.
Yeah. But it'd be crazy because my son will come in. Oh, he told me not to trust anybody and do this and that. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you call a kid and tell a kid that shit? You know what I'm saying?
You know, the thing about it is, you could say that to a kid, but a kid is going through his own. I'm just going again. I'm only going by my own experience as a kid and what I went through. You understand? As a kid. And knowing how to make my own decisions and realize what the fuck is up and which way is down and shit like that. And kids will figure that shit out.
Right.
You know, some kids will figure it out way quicker than others. Some kids may take a little longer, but I promise you, fucking kids will figure that shit out, yo.
Right. No, you're right.
If you want that bullshit.
You're right.
Period.
You are absolutely right.
But so, if you're trying to be in the middle, trying to block it, I'm going to protect him from you because I know you're a piece of shit, so I don't want him to deal with that shit. Nah, don't do that. Okay. You on the wrong route with that.
All right. Because that's why I didn't get involved. That's why I'm like, yo, when he call you, he call you. Just
give your honest opinion.
Stay over there.
That's your dad. Yes, your dad. He does talk shit. You understand? But, I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out, what's going on. I don't want to fucking hinder you from talking to your dad. Yeah. If you want to talk to him, talk to him.
And that's what I always tell him.
Don't talk to him.
I always tell him that.
It's up to you. It's up to you to make your decision. But I'm not going to tell you, cut that piece of shit off. Yeah. Don't do that. Because once you do that and you start being that fucking block, he's going to be like, you know what? Maybe I should go behind my mother back and find out what the fuck is going on. You understand?
You're right.
Straight up.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, that's what I do regardless or whatever. But I was just thinking, like, being that this shit is just getting so like out of control. It's just like, when do I put a boundary? But you're right though. I'm gonna just continue to do what I need to do, and I won't get involved with that.
Them kids. I mean, of course, you still want to keep an ear to what's going on. Unless it's something really detrimental to your kid that's going on, you still want to keep your ear to the street and still listen to what's going on and just, be a monitor to it. But let him go through it. Let him, as a child, it's effed up. It's his father. There's nothing you could do about it.
Right.
He's going to be his father for the rest of his fucking life.
Exactly.
There's nothing you could do about it. Exactly. So there's nothing you're going to block him from. It's either he's going to get it now or he's going to get it later. And then what's going to happen is that, you see, that's the reason why, I'm giving to you now because your mother was the one who stopped me from seeing you. She was a piece of shit all the while. And, the son might be like, that is kind of true. Yeah. My mom was telling me you was a piece of shit all the while. That I shouldn't be talking to you. So, you don't want that. Yeah. Let him, he has common sense.
He'll figure it out.
Let him figure that shit out. And again, you might not really agree with none of that shit. You want to put your hand on it and stop it, but let that shit play itself out. You don't want to be the one in the middle at the end and he looking at you like you the scumbag from keeping me from my piece of shit father. Don't do that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I appreciate that. Don't do that. I appreciate that.
Like even my son, like I said, even with my son, I would never stop him for being with his father.
Right.
Because that experience, because I know what it was to be with my father. I didn't know nobody, no other man but my father. Right. So I wouldn't want to put no hindrance to that.
Yeah, to him.
You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes it may be good, it may be bad, but it's a roll of the dice, and you just he has to figure it out. It's unfortunate, but it's something to figure out. You don't want to be the dead man holding that dead weight at the end. He looking at you like you stopped him from some shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I definitely understand.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, definitely appreciate that segment, Hefe.
Yeah, man, that's what's up.
Was there anything else, like current events, anything happening that you wanted to touch base on? Because I know you kind of
it's
pressed with
always current
time.
event. Now, well, I mean, but the craziest thing that I really want to talk about is like people out here right now that we looking at this fucked up piece of shit government that's going on. Basically, a mob, basically a Cosa Nostra mafia government that we got going on right now.
Exactly.
But the crazy shit is like the shit that they doing with these immigrants, people that have legal green cards. That they taking, they trying to take fucking people, people with legal green cards, and they trying to take this shit.
Exactly.
This one dude just this past week had his green card for like 20 years. You understand? Had his green card for like 20 fucking years. His daughter was like, he has a daughter he take care of that has special needs. He's like, you know what, man? Let me just go ahead and go down to the fucking, immigration. I want to go get my citizenship.
Right.
This nigga walked his fucking ass into the fucking immigration. And then they look up his shit and found out 20 years ago, when he first came to the country, he came under a fake passport.
Wow.
Okay? He comes into it with a fake passport. They dismissed that situation and put that shit to the side.
Yeah.
And still gives him his green card. But now that he wants to go and get his citizenship,
it's like, nah.
they bringing that bullshit up and telling him, fuck that. We taking your green card now because you came in on that fucking fake green card, so now your ass got to go back.
That's some double jeopardy
That's some
shit.
fucked up shit,
fucked
yo.
Up.
These crackers out here are trying to do some shit right now that's like fucking
Never
terrible.
heard of. Yeah. It's like, bro.
It's fucking terrible.
My mom was just showing me a video of like they pulling over like buses, like Greyhound buses and stuff like that, and pulling people off the buses. And if you can't show like identification, then they take you.
People out here, yo, not only that, there was some other shit that happened. I forgot what state it happened in. Fucking Bank of America is calling people, asking you, what is your status?
Yes.
And they putting a freeze on your fucking money.
Yes.
What kind of fuck shit is
exactly.
that?
And that's why I think I never fuck with Bank of America. I couldn't, because I remember when I had first graduated school, I was with, that was the bank that I had went to. And my uncle had gave me like a $5,000 check because he was like, all right, you graduated. Here's a little something to get you ahead. These motherfuckers like cancel my account. Talk about, your account is too new to be able to be funding this type of money. I was like, what?
Yo, man.
Yeah, that's a shitty ass bank. How the fuck?
Man. All I could tell people out there, it's a really nasty motherfucking storm that's going out there.
Oh,
the best
yeah.
thing to do, keep your fucking
Stay your
head
ass
down,
inside, man.
Keep your fucking head down, and hopefully this storm will motherfucking pass.
Yeah, man.
Because the shit that these crackers are trying to do right now is unbelievable. Which again, let me be clear, the shit will never work.
Yeah, it's
but
not.
in the meantime, in between time, there's
going
to be some casualties of war.
Yeah,
there's going to be casualties. Please don't be a motherfucking casualty of war.
I'm telling you, man, it's
these
crazy.
crackers out here is not playing.
This country got a lot of
Not
suffering
playing.
to do. They think that this country was built off of immigrants.
The thing about it is, the thing about it is, you know what it really is? Really, it's really just fear. These jokers out here that's proclaimed to be in power, thinking that they can change a situation that they can never change.
Yeah.
The genie is out of the bottle. It's never going to happen.
Never.
What's really happening is they know they're outnumbered, and they know the numbers are changing.
Definitely.
And they know they're not going to be in power. So right now, they just scrambling to see how they can captivate the power.
Right.
But talking about this shit for real, the distractions that's going on and the real shit that's going on that motherfuckers probably don't really understand and really see it. Because I really pay attention to a lot of shit. And really what these motherfuckers are really trying to do, you see all this Donald Trump shit, all this shit, yo, they already know. The real niggas who's really in power, who's really want to make changes, they want that nigga to be out there
doing
distracting
all this fuck
you.
shit. Yeah.
But really what the fuck they want to do, because really what they doing while all this distraction shit is going on, how they packing these fucking federal courts and all these judges and shit they trying to do, that's how they're gonna captivate the power. What they really fucking want to do, they want to change that constitution, yo.
Exactly.
The constitution that we fucking live by, the constitution, that's what they want to change.
Yeah. No,
and
you're
if
right.
they can change that fucking constitution, we can wake up one fucking morning and they could just come back and say slavery is back in fucking
exactly.
Slavery is back in effect. All you
Yeah.
niggas back to the plantation.
No, you're right.
That's the fuck shit they trying to do, my nigga.
You right.
If anybody fucking think that all of the shit that they see on TV every day, and they see all the distraction, Russia this and all that bullshit this and fucking immigrant. Yo, that's true. They're trying to get to that immigration, but that's not the real fucking
that's
deal.
minor to what these motherfuckers trying to do.
Nah. The main motherfucking thing they trying to do, that motherfucking piece of paper, that fucking Constitution. They want to pack the courts. They putting all they fucking all they ducks in a row.
Yeah.
All the judges where they need to put in the fucking row. To fucking change that fucking Constitution, my nigga. Them motherfucking rights that we sitting on talking about, blacks could vote and all that bullshit, this, that, and the third. They want to fix that shit.
Hell yeah.
And that's how they want to fucking reclaim this fucking power.
Crazy.
That's the fucking main game. And I hope, please listen to me, big brother. I don't want no trouble. I know you motherfuckers got the power. I'm just like I said, I'm a nobody. I shouldn't know this type of shit. I'm just a nigga who like to pay attention.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, that's the motherfucking end goal. The end motherfucking goal is to change the fucking constitution of this fucking land.
Some fuck shit, man.
And fix motherfuckers. That's what the game is. All that other bullshit niggas is talking about, this motherfucker got indicted, this nigga done stole this money. It's all a distraction.
Yeah, exactly.
The main game is the Constitution. Let's change that shit. Once we change that,
then it's a done deal.
It's a done deal. We're going to wake up one fucking morning, they're going to be like, hey,
get
niggers,
your ass on this bus.
Get your ass back to the plantation. You don't own no house. You don't own no fucking business.
Exactly. We taking all that shit.
We got that shit back. Get back to the fucking plantation, motherfuckers. If you don't want to be here, get a boat and get back to Africa. Wherever the fuck you came from. That's the fucking end game. I'm telling you. This
is some scary shit, man.
It is. It really fucking
is.
This
country got a lot of suffering to do.
It really is. And I'm telling you, motherfuckers gotta pay. And there's a reckoning coming. There's a fucking reckoning. And the thing that I fucking always fucking keep telling myself, I just hope when the shit pop off, I don't want to be nobody's I don't want to be nobody's sacrificial lamb. That's the main fucking thing. I don't want to be nobody's sacrificial lamb.
Let their ass do what they was doing.
I want to fucking win fucking chance to fucking survive. Straight up. Straight the fuck up, man.
Some shit, man. That's some shit to think about.
These white racist crackers out here, they trying to get their last fucking hurrah and trying to get their last. It's not gonna fucking work. It ain't because the reason why it's not gonna work, they too outnumbered.
Right, exactly.
They too outnumbered and they know it. So they just they grasping at hoping they can keep the power, but it's not gonna fucking happen. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Especially when their daughters want Jorge. Or Darian.
Absolutely.
That shit ain't gonna work.
It's absolutely a fucking rap. But in the meantime, in between time, we gotta be fucking careful and we gotta be on point.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. And that's why I said like all this fighting that we have amongst each other, killing each other, we gotta stop that shit because it's a bigger thing coming and we gotta just make sure we're all together and we're on the same page.
I'm telling you, man. We got to really be able to read between the lines. We got to be able to read between the lines, and we got to fucking have a fucking, not just two eyes. We got to have a third eye.
Right.
We got to be able to understand. And let me tell you something. Everything's really fucking repetitive. Everything goes around in a circle. This shit that's happening right now is not fucking new.
Yeah.
It's not new.
They've been trying for a long time.
We gotta be able to understand. We got to understand what happened behind us to understand what's going on around us.
Exactly.
We got to be able to do that shit, yo. We got to be able to do that shit. Because the shit that's going on right now, this bullshit with this fucking immigration.
Yeah, that's just terrible.
And I was saying it to somebody else. I said, you see what? I said this shit. I was like, yo, you see what the fuck they doing at the border, taking these kids and putting these kids in cages? I said, this is just the beginning.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers who's standing around looking like, oh shit, they putting kids in cages. Ain't saying nothing.
Exactly.
And standing on the sideline. Once they come for them motherfuckers, they're going to come for us too.
Yeah.
They're going to come for us too. You understand?
Exactly.
It's just a matter of time. You understand? It's a matter of time, and it's all about how far you willing to allow this shit to keep going before they come and take your ass, because they coming to get your ass.
They coming, exactly. That's some shit, man.
If you think that shit ain't coming to your fucking front doorstep, keep sitting back and keep fucking around and keep waiting, and you see what's gonna happen. These fucking crackers are not playing out here in these streets, boy. They're not playing. They mean business.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Shit.
And they got heart. They got heart.
Oh yeah, they trumped up right now.
Yeah, they trumped up for real.
They trumped up for real.
They got heart. They trying to do their thing right now. Okay.
Yeah, that's why you see all of them calling police. Is like, I thought it was a crime for you to be able to you calling police like unjustly. I thought that you could really get arrested for that. Like the way these crackers are just calling police on blacks for no reason, just for being black, they're calling the police.
Yes, yo, man, listen, man. Everything that's happening, man, it's just a fucked up situation. Like I said, it's a storm out here. And the best thing to do when there's a storm, you go for cover. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But nigga, go for cover and hopefully this storm will pass.
Yeah, it'll pass for real.
But they are not playing. Please do not become a casualty of war.
There was oh, y'all thought y'all had a black president. We gonna make y'all pay for them 8 years.
Yo, and not only that, yo, let me tell you something. This motherfucker in the White House, this fucking bastard named by the name of Stephen Miller. He got some shit that's coming. I think either next week or the week. He's got some shit coming, and basically. What he got coming, like everybody who has a green card, who's looking to get legal status and trying to become a citizen, what the motherfucker's trying to do is if anybody ever had any type of public assistance, they found some fucking strange motherfucking law that was on the books from the 1800s, like 1806. Wow. Okay. And that law basically said if you came to the United States as an immigrant, you're not supposed to be
able to get public assistance.
No, you're not supposed to be a burden to the state.
No, but that is a part of it though. When you fill out all the applications and stuff like that, they do tell you because it's like, all right, well, you come in here, you're not supposed to be a burden because you're supposed to be able to fend for yourself, work and do shit like that. So yeah, but so they implemented that shit.
Yeah, but it was an obscure law though. The law was from back. It was never they
enforced. Overlooked that exactly.
It was never enforced. So now, but check it. But let me show you how really fucked up it is. Let me show you how these crackers are trying to do a motherfucker. So now, if you got any type of public assistance, you cannot fucking file for citizenship.
Wow.
So now, check it. Now listen. Let me show you the real fucked up thing. You know Obamacare, right?
Yeah.
When everybody got Obamacare, it was a mandatory federal regulation that you had to have this Obamacare.
Right.
You had to have some sort of insurance. Some sort of insurance. They putting that shit in the law. Even if you got Obamacare and you got a green card, you could never file for citizenship.
What the fuck?
You can't file for citizenship, yo. That's fucked up. And the thing about it is, it's mandatory.
Yeah, it's mandatory.
If you didn't get fucking Obamacare, if you didn't file for it and get Obamacare, you couldn't get your taxes. They're going to tax you, all type of shit. You get fined.
Damn.
They put that shit into effect. That's the type of fuck shit they doing.
These motherfuckers got, yo, when I tell you they got so much suffering to do.
But let me tell you something. You see when you nasty like that, when you doing nasty shit, you never gonna fucking win.
Yeah.
You can't, listen to me, you can't do nasty shit to innocent people. It's never gonna work. You cannot do dirty shit to innocent people. People who's not looking for trouble with you, that will allow you to do all type of dumb shit. But as long as you're not doing it to me because I'm innocent, it's never gonna work. You're gonna fall in the worst kind of fucking way.
Yeah.
You're gonna pay for that shit, yo. You cannot do that. I was taught that shit as a youngster,
for real. Don't do shit to innocent people because that karma comes back to you like 3 times around.
Who's not involved in the dumb shit. If you an innocent bystander, you a square, don't involve that person and don't fucking put no misery on that person.
Right.
That person ain't got nothing to do with it. You might win today, but I promise you, you're gonna win some battles. But you're not gonna fucking win the war.
You're gonna lose on the back end.
Nah, you're not gonna fucking win the war. And that's some terrible shit.
It's some scary shit because my people are not Americans. My people are straight islanders, period.
Yo,
you know?
Listen, what these motherfuckers is trying to do basically, they going after legal fucking residents with fucking green cards. And they trying to fucking smash whatever the fuck. And what they doing is they're going back. So even if you got a green card, let's say it was some funny shit that happened. Let's say your parent bought you here under another name. And there's a lot of kids that happen that they bought them here under a different name or whatever, and you got a green card, they're going back. They're going back into the records and seeing, or what kind of fuck shit you did to come and take your green card.
Yeah.
And then once they do that, you don't have legal status. They send you back. Like that.
What the
like this
fuck?
dude. Like I told you, the dude went to court.
Mm-hmm.
He won the case. They waived that shit because they said, okay, all right, nigga, you came on a fucking fake passport.
Yeah.
They fucking dismissed the shit and said, okay, and they gave him his fucking green card. The nigga just woke up one day and said, you know what, man, I think it's time for me to get a citizenship. That nigga went down there and they told the nigga, okay, nigga, we got your ass now. Give us that green card.
Wow.
You ain't got legal status no more. You got to fucking go back. And guess what else they told him? They said, even if we did give you your green card, you still not going to get it because your daughter is on public assistance and she's sick and she's getting that. So you still not going to get the green card.
Shit.
You hear that type of bullshit? You got what I'm saying? They told him straight up, even if we did give you back your green card, you still can't apply for citizenship because your daughter is receiving public assistance because she's sick and she's on Blue Cross Blue Shield.
But that's the daughter, not him.
Not him. But on that pretense,
he applied.
She can't get it either.
Wow.
He still can't.
Damn, though. It just make you think like, why stay here? Why can't we just go somewhere else and put all our resources into somewhere else?
Let me tell you something.
And when them crackers getting bombs over Baghdad, they try to run here. We do the same shit to them.
Yo, let me tell you something. We ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We ain't going nowhere. Ain't nowhere to go. We ain't going nowhere, and that's just what it is.
But these motherfuckers brought us here, so what the fuck?
Listen. We ain't going to go no goddamn.
As a matter of fact, this not even their land. They took this shit from the Indians. We ain't
going no damn way. Yo, and the thing about it is the Indians are us. They're colored. They us. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what really happened, these Caucasians, what they did, all they know about is to push on cruelty, conquer, take over, kill, and rape and pillage. This is what they did for centuries upon centuries upon centuries.
Damn.
This is what they did. Okay? This is their MO. But it's not going to win. Yeah, they're not going to win with it. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not going to happen.
This country is it's more sickening to call myself an American.
Listen, at the end of the day, we ain't asked for it, but this is what it is.
This is what it is. They're going to
have to deal. Okay, we ain't asked for it. We didn't ask for it. You understand? What I got and what you got, you said that it's we. This is where the land of the home and the free and the brave. What I can get, you can get. What you can get, I can get.
Right.
That was the name of the game. You ain't flipping the script now, okay? You said we here to play basketball. You ain't gonna flip the script and talk about we gonna be playing baseball, and we all here with our gym short, with our basketball shorts on the basketball. You ain't flipping the script now. It's not gonna happen. It can't happen. You understand? That's basically what they saying. You know, the name of the game is we playing basketball, full court basketball. Okay, that's what we playing. Now all of a sudden you trying to flip the script and switch it and talk about we gonna play baseball now. Right. Fuck that basketball shit. That's not gonna happen. Okay, what it is what it is. We're gonna deal with what it is. Trust me. They're not gonna win. They're gonna win some battles. Yeah. Trust me. They're gonna win some battles. But they ain't gonna win the war.
End up running up out of here. Because they're gonna get ran up out of here.
Absolutely. A lot of motherfuckers gonna be moving to Russia. I promise you that. They all
with their homeboys.
And that's really what it really is. I mean, they really trying to replenish their ranks because they know the white man, they diminished in numbers. They know it. They know it. So they trying to control the numbers so they could be able to stay in power. Right. It's not going to happen. They just grasping for power. Right. But the end game that I know for a fact, for real, is the Constitution. If they could change that Constitution, we're going to wake up one morning and they could just tell us,
it's going to be some
the plantations, you don't own shit no more. Bring your ass, shut your mouth, sit down. But it's not going to happen. What they want to have is they looking for a silver, like a lot of these, especially out here in Florida, these crackers out here in Florida, these rednecks out here, they want to have Civil War and all this other type of dumb shit. But they could do that if they want to. But you know what it is what it is.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I feel like now it can't because that shit ain't nobody going in no bondage situation for these crackers. It's going to be bloody.
It really real bloody, and that's really what they want. Because I'm telling you, even with me, before all this shit was happening, I was seeing it like, you know, I would go to these gun ranges, and I would go to gun range on a Sunday or a Saturday. And it would be a whole fucking family from 5-year-olds all the way up to like teenagers all shooting guns. Yeah. And even when Barack Obama, when we first became president, you couldn't go to a gun store and buy bullets. I mean, they were all sold out. They were like racking up on bullets and weapons. They did all this shit. But really, it's not going to fucking work. Yeah. It's not going to work. It's going to be guerrilla fucking warfare. That's what it is.
It's the get back for the Obama shit, man.
Yeah, and it's going to be guerrilla warfare out here in these streets. Guerrilla fucking warfare. I'm telling you. and they could do what they want to do, but it's not gonna fucking work. It's not.
No, it's
gonna
definitely
work.
not gonna work. Like you said, it's gonna be
It's
a few
not gonna work.
casualties,
It's
but
just like,
they actually gonna end up
and you know another
retreating.
thing too. And you know another thing too. These jokes, and I used to say it all the time, and I'm gonna say it right here on this fucking podcast. And a lot of motherfuckers may not like it, but these motherfuckers out here with that rebel fucking flag, that rebel flag,
that Confederate flag,
that Confederate flag, those niggas are enemy. As far as I'm concerned, them jokers are enemy combatants of the country.
Yeah.
You understand? That's a treasonous fucking flag.
It is.
Them motherfuckers are they fucking enemy combatants. They're terrorists.
When I was driving my sister, well, coming back, I noticed it because driving up there, it was dark.
There's only one fucking flag in this country. That fucking rebel flag.
Exactly.
Was a flag.
Why are they allowed to fly that flag?
That was a fucking flag that was representing fucking those crackers that was fucking pushing slavery, that wanted to keep slavery in fucking power.
Exactly.
That's what that flag is. Them fuckers were fucking Lincoln crushed those fucking rebels, and they were trying to succeed. They were trying to separate from the United States, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
They got crushed. So all of these fuckers that's out here flying that fucking flag, they're terrorists. They're treasonous.
Exactly.
They should be fucking jailed. They're enemy combatants of the country.
Like the thing is,
they should be treated as such.
The Caucasian gangs get to do whatever they care, because I'm gonna call them a gang, just like how they call our everything that we got to do a gang, and thugs and stuff like that. They're a gang. They get to do whatever they want to do. I was driving from Georgia, like I was saying, because I dropped my sister off to college and stuff like that. She officially moved in, so now she's officially gone. So driving back, it was daytime. So I noticed it. It's this big ass motherfucking Confederate flag flying over this shit, just waving. I'm just like, it's bigger than the American flag, Hefe.
Man.
Big as fuck. And it's right next to it. It's a billboard that says, fight against Obama.
Yo.
I was like, what the
fuck? Listen to me. I'm telling you, anybody you see with that fucking flag, they're fucking enemy combatants of this fucking country.
Agree.
They're just like fucking ISIS, okay?
Yeah.
All that shit they talk about.
Be.
All that shit they talk about, we want to keep our heritage. Bullshit. That fucking heritage shit was crushed by the fucking United States government. You're fucking treason. Y'all fucking, y'all. It's either you fucking flying the American flag or you not flying no flag
at all.
Any other fucking flag that you trying to fly, you're fucking enemy combatant of the country. You should be fucking arrested and fucking jailed.
Yeah, man. It's just like it's crazy because all them damn Confederate statues and shit like that they got it's doctors and shit like that they have again up on these schools and campuses and stuff like that, and they was just doing real cruel shit to blacks. Nah, fuck, get that shit out of here.
Yo, them motherfuckers, just like ISIS. Whatever ISIS is in fucking wherever the fuck
that's what they are here.
That's what they are here.
That's
ISIS.
exactly what they are.
Half
and I
the
agree
niggas
with
who's
that.
doing all the killing and fucking terrorist shit that's happening over here. It's all these white boys. All these fucking white boys doing this shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they're terrorists. They're fucking, and they have that fucking enemy fucking flag, that fucking rebel flag.
Yeah.
They're fucking enemy combatants of the fucking country. They should be jailed and locked up.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree.
Period.
Crazy situation, man.
They may come after me for this shit, but what it is what it is.
For real, but this country is horrible, man, when you think about it. Very fucking horrible, man.
I'm telling you, yo.
Man, on that note, Hefe, is there anything else that you wanted to touch base on?
We done touched everything. We hit on some good notes. We were talking about, we talked about the kids, and we really talked about the relationship and different things like that. So I hope that, the stuff that we did talk about today was something that could really help a lot of, other people. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Regular people.
You know what I'm saying? Go back and listen to all 27 episodes. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry about last week, man.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk about that
It was
shit.
just the gods. I don't know what happened. These motherfuckers just wiped our shit off the map. Like I saved, I edited, and it was just like the file would not open. We had an amazing show for you guys last week, and I'm so sorry that we didn't upload it because I don't know the system. I don't know. Somebody hacked into my shit and just deleted my shit. That's what I assume.
Real effed up technical difficulties that deleted our whole show.
Deleted the whole show.
It was a great show.
But we're gonna revisit that on a later time and get that back for you guys. But I wanted to apologize for that. But we're gonna always be rocking with you guys every Tuesday. So make sure you tune into us, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube. Search us. www.raisingkingspodcast.com, raisingkingspodcast@gmail.com, raisingkingspc on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up on all our handles. Any feedback, anything, set us topic ideas, questions, concerns. We're gonna have the merchandise up for you guys so very, very, very soon. So make sure y'all tune it in.
Absolutely.
And this is the checkout, y'all. I want to thank y'all again for tuning in every Tuesday. Again, sorry about last week, but we're going to be here for y'all. This is your girl, Sassy.
And this is Hefe. I was at the same time on my. I was out here just tweeting and things like that. But yo, this is Hefe on the checkout. You know, I appreciate everybody checking in and listening to us and building our base.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, again, we just common folk. We just want to just help and just give good content. Something that we may say may help somebody. Or whatever the case may be. We may regurgitate something in your mind to help you be different, to be a different person, to become a better person. But, that's what we're trying to do here, man. That's all we're trying to do.
Exactly. So make sure y'all tune in every Tuesday, Raising Kings Podcast. Hit us up. We love y'all. This is the checkout, and we up out of here.
111.
Yeah.
We out. Till next time.